Hello. It's go time. It's party time. Let me ping Discord before somebody yells at me. All right. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. Hello. How's it going? Welcome. Good to see you again on a Monday. The 17th of February. 17th. We got 11 more days in the in the month. 11 more days in the month. Which means we got 11 days until release. That's what that means, guys. That's what that means. Yep, that's what that means. That is what that means. We got 11 more days. Or else I self-destruct and explode internally. 11 more days, guys. Good woozy. How's it going? You look well. Is 1.0 out and dusted soon? What do you mean by dusted? We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there, sort of, I think. We're slowly getting there. We're slowly getting there. Before you know it, we'll be scrambling to figure out what to do next. Well, we know exactly what to do next at some point is suit customization. Yep. Gonna hold you to that? No, it's probably not gonna be this month. Because I have a bunch of contract work and I'm probably gonna be crunching on that soon, most likely. I love my job. So maybe March. Maybe March. I think maybe perhaps. No glitch. Yeah, maybe March. We can half all the customizations and make it easier. Honestly, it probably won't be that difficult to, well, I'm sure we'll find some challenges, but it should be fine. We'll be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, I think. Like we have some of the base systems out of the way for like unlocking them, I believe. But yeah. How you doing, Snow? What do we work on today, though? Probably some levels. I just want to kind of get some of this shit out of the way. For the Tokyo Club. This is where we're at on it. Did some work off stream, kind of fucking throwing some shit together. Yeah. It looks cool. Am I listening to Zoomer rap to get hyped? Yo, dude, hell yeah. 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 Yeah, we're probably gonna wrap up some more levels, you know? Get that shit out of the way. We got 6 out of 15 to go. I want to try to wrap up the levels that are still remaining that we need to then wrap up this task here. These two we could put above. So then that way we can give them platinum scores and platinum times. And then that is like kind of a task out of the way. We do need to get the melee kill run stuff done today, so maybe we could do that as well. Steam Achievements is looking really good. Or I think so. We have to test it. The XXX signifies a strip club. Did you know that? No, I never knew that. I thought it was just 3 letters combined together with no... Doesn't signify anything. What is this app? You mean Notion? I don't know which one you're talking about, hard game. How you doing, Sass? We got to get these tasks out of the way. Those are like easy ones to do. I wrapped up this level. Our environment artist finished it up. And I kind of just added some exterior buildings and shit. Changed up a couple little things, and it's looking good. So we're good here. We just need to add the gameplay. So yeah. Maybe I'd remove some of these paintings. I don't know yet. So yeah. Yes. Yes. But we're not working on that today. Although we could. Like, I think the only thing this needs is... where are we at? High rise. Set up the in-arena blueprint and waves. Platinum time. Platinum score. Needs challenges. That's about it. I think. So we could actually get these 2 done today, as a matter of fact. I would say this is no longer in modeling phase, but in detail phase. Although I'm sure I could probably add more to that Tokyo club level. We have a club level in almost like every... We have so many club levels now. We have like 3? We're kind of overdoing the club thing now, but hey, whatever. It's the last ones. More paper. Yeah, we could do more
Shit
paper.
my pants, I did.
More paper.
Here's my cut, boss.
Yep. Yeah, you could put that in the mailbox. Candy, thanks for the prime, man. Appreciate it. Club Series 1. No, we just have a bunch of club episodes. Oh shit, we need the bar here, actually. I completely fucking forgot about this section. Forgot it even existed. There's like a little... You could see a bit of the outside here. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really care. We're just gonna leave it there. What I do need is I need the skybox, which is in engine content, sky sphere. And then let's do nighttime. And then I have no idea what's going on. Why is it gray? I think that's because of the fog. Bert? Oh, wait. Hold on. We got this. Oh! Oh, my. What do we do about the ground layer? What do we do about the ground layer? Club with a bar? No, we got 2 bars. Right here, we got bars in the corner, but we need a bar near the dance floor. So I do need to work on that. The club's very high up in a skyscraper. Yeah, we could say that. That's yes, exactly. What I could do... Does it have to be so foggy outside, though? Yeah. Yes. We could actually bring some of that fog here into the... Okay, not that much. Okay, not that much. All right, I did not expect that much fog to get in here. Ooh, you could add like a little bit of color to it. Ooh. Nah, nah. I wonder what volumetric fog looks like in here. Ludicrous. It looks ridiculous. I don't think very drunk people can use either 40 flights of stairs or an elevator. That's why you go upstairs first and then you get drunk. Okay? All right. And then if there's a fire, well, just that's it, man. It's game over. Then what about coming back down? I don't know. Ask for someone to bring you down. Hold on, my nose is running. Give me a second. Be right back. Hello. Listen, the club's in a skyscraper, okay? I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. All right. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put the bar over here. We're going to ungroup this. Delete, 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 delete. Nobody's contesting that? Good. Thank you. Why is the pivot over there? Like, I don't get it. I don't get... Unreal Engine, you confuse me sometimes, man. Why do you gotta be so stupid and weird? Okay. Unlock this again. And then we'll scale this down. I really need to make that tool where I can like select shit and easily scale it up and down. You know what I mean? That I need to make that tool. That'd be a fucking amazing tool. It would save me so much time. Having to like move things perfectly. Like this, for example. This is stupid. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Although I have no clue how I would make it so we can scale multiple objects together. I'd have to do a lot of math. I'm gonna be honest. I hate math. I hate math. It's coarse and it gets everywhere. So what am I gonna do with this club section? Like, what kind of design are we gonna do? Chill there. All my homies hate math. Math sucks. The worst. All right, hold on. I gotta put a ceiling flat over here. Imagine if a game engine had like sound effects when you drag shit around. Dude, that'd be so satisfying. Or it'd probably get annoying, to be honest. But imagine. Okay, we're gonna want to give this a rouge color. Duplicate. It would get old fast. Yeah, I feel like that's only really good for like a level editor, and even then, probably still annoying as well. $356.5. Yes, the middle ground is value. I'm sure everyone's gonna see that very cool detail. Oh, dude, you know what we could do? I just had an idea. I'm gonna copy the fucking thing that we have in the Miami club. No one's gonna notice. Who would notice? Tell me, who would notice? One dude will call it an asset flip. This entire fucking game. One big asset flip. The amount of shit we reuse. Do you guys see that like top-down template that got posted on Fab? Yo, that's gonna look real nice with the gloss. And then we could put a door. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. Dude, it's all coming together. You would have never expected. It's the wrong way. This is the right way. Can I submit assets to you? Probably not. Just because that's just a whole slew of copyright issues and just issues altogether. that I would just kind of avoid. Rather avoid respectfully. Did I end up grouping this? Oh, dude, Pog. Am I talking about the template that costs $299? Is that how much it costs? I didn't actually look at the price. This one, I was talking about this one. Yeah, I could make them red as well. I just really like... We have a lot of colors going on in here. It's fucking chaos. But maybe that's exactly what we want. A little bit of chaos. We could make them red, though. I'm thinking these could be red here. Am I missing any glasses? Maybe we add a little bit of an air gap. Let the light go through. No, I kind of like it. Air gapless. The only problem is we killed lighting here on this rectangular light. I think it's not going to work properly. But fuck it. Who cares? What would be cool if the bar was indented into the wall. But then I'd have to create an entirely different mesh for that, which I'm fucking too lazy to do. It's $300. Like, it gives you a lot, though, to be completely fair. It's just, with these templates, dude, like, good luck adding anything to it. It gives you literally, it has a settings menu. It has inventory and crafting. It's got ores and resources, damage zones. Gartering and farming. Gartering. Gartering. What is gartering? Is this one of those things you do outside? Never heard of it. What is a gartering? There's a narrative system, progression, and skills. We are 100%. This came out 6 days ago. Yeah, 100%. We're gonna see. Hold on. Let's see, dude. Within what? Like the next week? Dude, what give it like a week? Give it a week? What we thinking? What we thinking? It's Mispect. What we thinking? A week before it ends up on new and trending? The exact same fucking template? Give it a week. Damn, dude, is the amount of games that release per day is insane. Block Shop. Wasn't that someone on the stream that worked on that game? Pog. Hell yeah. Very cool. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm sure we'll see it within like the next week or so. See this stuff. There's a journal system. Nice. Great. Trading system. Lock picking. Oh god. Yeah, so like crazy. What if you did rip the shit out? You bought it and then you just fucking rebranded and then you sold it on Steam, but then you have bugs and you didn't even look at the code and now shit's broken. What what, what then? What then? Asset flip moment? Sell that shit as is and then just... How do you isolate an object again? I got an idea. Visibility show only. Okay. Then we unlock it. Then I go in top view. And then I select this one. And then we unhide everything. And move that. Yeah. Yeah, they call me the Giga game developer. Imagine the same dev from the crop out re-upload uses that and changes only the main tile. I don't think that guy has money. I don't think that person has any money. Crop out is a free sample. I don't think they're gonna fork over $300. Although I guess they did fork over $100 for the Steam thing, but I highly doubt they're gonna fork over any more money. Uh-oh. Oh, thank goodness I grouped it. Yes. You know, Minox. I've been completely ignoring YouTube chat. Your voice sounds a little light today, like it's gone up half a semitone.
What do you mean it's gone up half a semitone? I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Hold on, where's my 3-band equalizer? We're gonna increase the lows.
You're gonna increase the lows. How do I sound, guys? How does this sound? Does it sound any different? How about now? What if I increase the decibels of the low? I actually don't even know what it sounds like. What does it sound like? What does it sound like? No, seriously, what does it sound like?
You need to remove from mid and high? Oh yeah, sorry. Alright, here we go.
Alright. How do I sound? Hey, what up, Fiber? Welcome to the stream. What's that God mode assistant on the left side? Well, let me formulate it for you. It's a tool that I created using an editor utility widget inside of the Unreal Engine. That's about it. Made it myself.
Anyways. Yeah, it's an editor utility widget that I made. I actually don't even know what it sounds like. Can someone clip it? I don't have thing that playback loop back in my headphones. My voice is deep enough already. It's not even that deep, man. It's not even that deep, man. Clip that. Let me see. Clip copied to the clipboard. Excuse me. Damn it, man! What the shit, man? I wasn't quick enough. Fuck. It was 30 seconds. Ah, are you kidding me, man? It sounds like pirate software a bit. All right. Well, it's time to increase the pitch of my voice. I don't want to sound like that. It's my third puberty.
Guys, I hit my fourth puberty.
Whatever. Oh, hold on, let me see. It just sounds muffled, like like you're listening to me from a different room, like the doors closed and shit. It sounds horrible. I could probably EQ my voice to that point, though. Actually, I bet you if I had, what's he using? He's probably using a fucking, what's that microphone that like has so much lows for some reason? I forgot the name of it. Something 50. Oh, it's the SM7B. That's what it was. Yeah. I was thinking of getting one at some point, but man, like, I don't want to fucking, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have to, like, face my fucking microphone. It's just annoying, dude. I'll let you decide. What's this? Oh, no, like, if I actually wanted to sound like it, I would do this. I would go, okay, 3-band equalizer, but then we'd, like, keep some of the mids, lower a little bit of the highs. Okay, put a little bit of 3-band equalizer. All right, there we go. How's this? How's that? There we go. Hey, accuracy. Sounds like Crim.
The fuck you talking about?
I probably need another compressor or something. Sorry, by the way, YouTube chat. I've been neglecting you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a fantastic Monday or President's Day or whatever, Family Day or whatever the fuck, whatever it is today. Listen, in my line of work, there is no such thing as holidays. There's no such thing as holidays. There's just work. That's it. Krim, can you say hi to YouTube chat from me from Twitch chat? YouTube chat, hello. Sass from Twitch chat says hello to you. YouTube chat. Don't ask me to ever do that again. I know one of you motherfuckers is going to be like... I'm going to ungroup these. I know this is chaotic, but... I need to move all of the... Are you kidding me? I can't do Shift E on a breakable bottle? I need to move all of these to the sub level. Can you say to him that we hate YouTubers? No. All right. No, I'm not going to sit here and build lighting. What is this, a joke? I feel like I probably could do some better EQing on my mic, though. Just maybe not increase the bass. I think there is, like, when I watch my VODs, I feel like there's a slight, like, either it's clipping or there's, like, a high-pitched sound that occurs. And I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like maybe there's something like that going on. That, like, sucks. Like, here's what let's try this. Okay, so we'll keep that 3-band equalizer as a joke. But let's add a real one. What if we slightly remove the high by 1 decibel? Maybe like 0.9. I don't think that would fix any clipping issues, but maybe it'll reduce that issue. Can I disable music? Where the fuck am I? Hello. I don't know. When I watch the VOD, for some reason there's like a very when I start talking really loudly, it starts like clipping badly. And there's like a really I just licked my microphone. That's disgusting. That tastes awful. Oh. Yes. No, I'm not using a Blue Yeti. I'm using an Audio Technica 2020. AT2020. AT4040? I forgot the fucking number anymore. Who cares anymore? Whatever. I'll remove a little bit of the high end, and maybe that will help remove that slight weirdness that occurs. Can you explain the point of a persistent level? Those for like big open worlds. The persistent level is always a thing if you're using level streaming. Persistent level is always just going to be the main level, and then you can add sublevels to it. So in this case, we have sublevels that we stream in and out. How we use it is the sublevel is the gameplay level. So you can see all of like physics assets and things that can break or be destructible. We load that in and out. We can reload that level without reloading the entire visual level. And that makes load times faster, and we can just reload enemies and stuff like that. There's probably better ways of doing it. Can you boost the mids just a tad? What are you, a fucking audio engineer? Okay, there, I boosted the mids. I can also boost a little bit of the lows, just a little bit. There we go. It's funny because I swear I did, a long time ago, I think I lost it. I had a bunch of equalizer, EQ stuff done for my mic. But nothing came up. Like, I think I lost it after I reformatted my PC. I think you should cut the 100K and boost the 1K. I don't have that kind of EQ. It's just a 3-point EQ. It's just that I don't have a fancy EQ. I'd have to probably put a VST plugin in for an actual EQ, which I don't know if I have any. I don't know if I have it. There. How do I sound now? How do I sound? Even though it's like very slight differences. It's like something you probably wouldn't notice at all. Especially if you've been in the stream for a while. And the mic's pretty important, especially considering that I fucking talk a lot. It's the same as before, mini kappa. Someone throw that guy over the window. Isn't there software with your audio interface? I never checked. It's a voice live play. I actually have never checked if it actually has a software or not. I actually have I never checked. Literally, my dad let me borrow it, and by borrow I mean I just took it with me to Canada, and so here I am. And I have never actually checked if there is a software associated with it. I don't think there is. I don't think there is any software associated with it. Voice Live Play software. Oh, there is. Wait, is there? For Mac. What? Okay. I don't know. Maybe there probably is some software. I don't know. I think we're fine. I should just grab an SM7B, not EQ it at all, and just fucking throw that shit in.
Hey guys, welcome to live stream.
What audio interface is it? It's a Voice Live Play 2? It's a Voice Live Play something. DC Helicon Voice Live Play. DC Helicon Voice Live Play. It's like a weird thing. Like, it's overkill for what I do. Like, I don't need this thing, but hey, I'll use it. So fuck it. It's oh god. You'd immediately make your voice sound like melting chocolate over vanilla ice cream. But is that really what I want though? Like, you know what I mean? I feel like there's a time and place for a deep voice. Yeah? What? Not deep, smooth. I don't know. Sometimes too smooth actually kind of gives me a headache. Like overly compressed kind of sound. You know what I mean? It's got that vibe. It's a Motu Ultralight. I've never heard of it. I don't even think I've ever heard of the company Motu before. 24/7 streams, let's go. Not doing a 24/7 stream. If I didn't have contract work, I'd probably try to do 9 to 5 working on this stuff. Maybe let's try building lighting. The club looks different. This is a different club level that I've been working on. What was on our task list? Floor details, enemy engagement, arena, bar glasses, and bottles. Okay, so we can add a few more of those, I think, along the tables. I think that could be kind of cool. Use it with a Focusrite. Yeah, Focusrite I've heard is actually not bad. For my guitar stuff, I use a Presonus Audio Box USB 96, but it's, you know, yeah. Quit contract work easy. I hope that helps. Follow me for more financial advice. I'll do just that. Thank you, financial advisor. What is this building like without the proper gameplay video running? You're right, dude. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I'm going to get canceled. I'm so sorry. Please, accept this apology. Bam, ba-dum, ba-dum, boom, bam, boom, boom. I'm gonna make a video, I think, soon. I've been inspired to make a video. I've talked about this before, this subject. Talking about how I hate the advice of make small games. And just how, like, simplified it is. Overly simplified. How to delay V1.0 for 3 years video? Hey, come on, man. How to delay a game for 3 years. I'm gonna cry when this game finally releases and I don't have to ever add content to it again. It's gonna be so awesome. Tears of joy. Tears of joy. Absolute joy. Turn off the gameplay. We have gameplay at home. Oh shit, the sub level isn't loading. Never mind. Golden? I'm downstairs now. Yeah, that looks sick. Yeah, this level looks sick. The only problem is it's very open, which like I feel is expected from a club, but it is extremely open. You know what I mean? Like there's no cover. Like well, there's cover. There's pillars, but like that's about it. Like that's the only cover you got in this club. Everywhere else, you could probably get shot at. It's so much more interesting to learn something close to the kind of game you want to play rather than remaking Pong and Co. I think the thing that people realize, I think what people should realize is the term "make a small game." They're trying to imply that you need to make a game that just has a really strong gameplay element and just focus on that. But I think the thing people don't realize is doing that is actually so fucking difficult. Coming up with one gameplay mechanic that just works so well that then gives you a proper return as a game developer to learn like how to make and release games and publish them. You know what I mean? How did I do the bloom on the lights? I copied a shader online. I think if you search up anamorphic lens flare UE online, you'll probably get a post process for it. But it's, yeah, that's what it is. Anamorphic lens flare. Right. And also small game can be extremely subjective to everyone. So it's like, what is a small game? I would consider maybe web fishing to be a small game, but at the same time, I wouldn't because it has like I guess the dev worked on it for like what, 6 months initially? Or something, or 3 months. So I guess I'd consider that a small game. I don't know. I think there's a lot more nuance to the saying of make a small game that I think should be talked about rather than just fucking say make a small game. I think there needs to be a lot of purpose behind it. Like, why do you want to make a small game? Do you want to learn how to publish a game and release something commercial? I would then recommend don't make a small game. Make a meaningful game. Make a meaningful game within a short timeline. Within a reasonably short timeline. Not like 1 month. Good luck making a fucking game in 1 month. Take like 3 months. And then that usually will end up like 6 months. But aim for 3 months. And then you aim your scope around the 3 months. Because I think just making a small game, I think there needs to be purpose behind intention. I think intention is extremely important. Sounds like an MMORPG that has all the features I ever wanted with infinite content you could play forever, and I'm going to develop it alone. I think intention is important, right? When someone says make a small game, what are they directing that feedback, that kind of like feedback to? Is it to someone that's trying to just learn game development? Then I would say if someone's trying to learn game development, just try to like make things. Just make things. Anything to get you into the game engine or the software that you're using to make your shit. That's, in my opinion, what you should try to do. Make the thing you want to make. Just try to learn it. Just learn shit. You might not finish something, but just learn it. And if you want to finish something, then I'd say just try to recreate a game for learning, not to sell it. I would say that's my advice. Because you have already like some of the elements down. Then it's just kind of like learning the engine or the thing that you're using. Create that thing. Oh, I recreated GTA 6 in 7 days. Okay, maybe not GTA 6, okay? But like... Yeah. I think the advice of make a small, I hate it. I really dislike it because I think it completely ignores just all of the intricacies of what goes into making a game, and it just goes make a small game. That's it. Like, it's just ignoring everything else and just coming up with, like, I think what I would call lazy advice. That's what I'm gonna call it. Lazy advice. Yeah. Might you just take the least charitable interpretation of that advice and roll with it? My opinion, most people recommending small games to new people would mean like Pac-Man and Flappy Bird. Yeah, but I hate that shit so much, dude. Like, I guess, like, if you as a person would like to make something like that and recreate it to learn it, by all means, go for it. But for me, that's fucking boring as shit. Alex says, for me personally, the game has to be commercial, small in aspects I enjoy playing and working on. I couldn't work on something just for fun or learning. The fact that it's going to have potential to make income motivates me a lot. Right. What I would say, Alex, in that regard, though, is if I were talking to someone that's completely new to game development, has never done it before, I would say take 3 months or even more, because it takes a while to learn what you're doing, to at least get acquainted with what you're working on, or like the engine that you're using, because you can't really do that like right off the bat. I don't think someone is going to be able to make a commercial game like right off the fucking bat unless they have previous experience within the realm of what they're working on, right? Maybe they had 3D experience going into it, or graphic design, or art, or whatever, right? But I think that like that's great. I think that's a great thing, right? Is intention, right? If your intention is to want to release something that's fun, then that means you want to do something commercial, and then like just do things with intent. I think that's the most important thing is also just working on. If the purpose is to learn something, then don't fucking learn it, right? I think intention is extremely important. You hate it because it doesn't apply to you. That feedback is generally aimed at people who have never made something in full completion, just taking a weird angle at this topic without full context. I don't think so. I've been doing this shit for like 8 years, and I constantly hear that feedback. I constantly hear that advice from YouTubers saying make a small game without any of like the intricacies or without any of the actual like information beyond that. They just say make a small game. Whereas I would say if you're learning some like what I would do is I would separate learning into 2 sections. This is you learning how to make a game in general, and this is you learning how to release a game. And I've talked about that numerous times. I think these are 2 separate skills. You're going to be dealing with 2 completely separate worlds. This, you're going more into like business savvy stuff. You're going into marketing. You're going to branding, various things. Whereas learning how to make games, you're just full on just kind of learning game design, level design. You're learning how to do programming, learning how to do art, etc., right? I think this is where the concept of intent. Fuck, man, I can't type with a intent, right? So I think intent is extremely important. I think in learning, right? I think personally, I would separate these 2: learning how to make a game versus releasing a game. I think you will learn while making a game, obviously, but it's just like when you start going in the facet of releasing, it's like a whole different world of just stuff. Now, that's not to say that, oh, don't release a game. I would say release something that's meaningful where you can learn from it, right? That's what I would say. I just really don't like how a lot of YouTubers just give this blanket advice. And then, yeah. Ultimately, my advice is just ignore advice. And just go in and, like I said, whatever gets you to open your software, fucking get in there and get to it, brother. Doesn't even matter. That would be my advice. If someone says, "Oh, don't make an MMO," but like you want to do that just because you find that fun, chances are you might not release it. But hey, you're probably gonna learn a shit ton of skills while you're along. You know what I mean? That's what I would say. Ultimately, I ignore you. I'm ignoring your advice of ignoring advice. Don't listen to anyone. Yeah. just giving generalized feedback that isn't tailored to everyone because it just can't without a dialogue. You have to remember though, like YouTubers are influencers. They influence people and change their perception of things, and I think mislead them in a direction. Just recently, one YouTuber that I'm not 100% fond of made a video saying, "Hey, I was wrong" or some shit, and like, which is good. Like, I'm glad that they made a video like that. That was you know, kind of pointing out some of the flaws of some of their advice. And they went into more detail on it. I think there needs to be more detail on it. The thing is, though, with any skill and hobby, there's going to be people that say that they want to get into it, and then the instant they have any sort of friction going into it, they basically give up. Because guess what? This shit is not easy. It's not like something that'll just like be given to you on a silver fucking platter, unfortunately. I think it's just in the current indie game dev scene, YouTubers are kind of being seen as the oh, well, like, listen to this guy, he's the messiah, the prophet. Fucking say the name. No, I won't say the name of the YouTuber. Listen, you guys know me. I hate I have a lot of I don't know why. I'm just like, my ADHD is looking at this sky sphere. Where did it go? It's like not what? It's not positioned here. Okay, nice. All right, I think we're good on this level. Honestly, what did I want to do more of? Bar glasses and bottles. Oh, I guess on the bars we could add. That'll add more silhouette. What's the button to? Oh shit. Shift J. Guys, how do I go to the where this is in the directory? I forgot what the button is. Control H? No. Dude. Why can't I help? Someone help me. What's the command to go to this file in my directory? Why can't I? Control B. There. Woo! Went a little crazy there. Thank you, guys. Jevin, thank you for the raid. How's it going? Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Howdy do. Should probably be doing this in a separate level. Talos. Anyways, that's my rant. My useless rant. That adds to like nothing. I just feel like a lot of people might get like discouraged to work on anything because a big man YouTuber said make a small game and you got bored working on a small game. So like, I don't know. I think everyone's going to have a different pathway with learning things. So no one person, well, that's not true. Some people will have similar learning paths, obviously, but I don't think everyone will be on the same learning path. Like me, I learned by doing that stupid shit of like trying to work on an MMO. You know what I mean? I tried that, but I learned a lot while doing it, and I had fun while doing it, and I made YouTube videos and streamed it and whatnot, and probably said a lot of incorrect things. It's the rant that prefaces the economy section of the stream. No, not the economic talks again. No, please. Anything but that. By the way, this is an alcohol. These are bottles of water. I don't want to add alcohol to my my rating, my rating. Yeah. This is not rating. This is water. These are glass bottles of water. Yes. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. These battles are apple juice. Yes, they are apple juice. Indeed. Indeed. Yeah, I've been trying to think I've been working on a like self-teaching kind of like curriculum thing that people can follow. And that's why I'm kind of like talking about the whole like advice thing, right? I hope this can hopefully once I finish it up or at least add like I don't know, 8 lessons, 10 lessons. I hope it can provide as a way for people going into Unreal Engine to like I'm still working on it a lot. To hopefully kind of get into it and then basically allow themselves to do things themselves without having to use videos and stuff. But that being said, like there's always going to be people that just want the quick and easy way. Like I think that's just the reality of things. I think there's always going to be that, but are you just you're just making a game to promote your paid teaching course? Pff, you kidding me? No, it's the other way around. I'm making a teaching course to promote my game. Oh yeah. I got a huge UE5 project for school that I have to speedrun in a week, and your daily streams at least give me some inspiration to grind it out. Hey, hell yeah. I'll get to it, man. You got 1 week. You got 1 week. Don't let me get in the way, all right? Oh, yeah, by the way, yeah, this is planned. I'm planning on just making this free. So, I want to put some like advanced stuff in here, which I think can also be handy for me. But like, there's already a lot of like websites that go through like dictionary of stuff and whatnot. This is gonna be like the basics, and then I want to make like an advanced one for like C++ and whatnot. But there's already like tons of stuff like that already. One week is about the time for my engine to load up. That's about how long it takes for my brain to fucking like get up to speed. I take a really long time for me to like get into productive mode. Like if I'm ripped out of like my groove, even for a short while, I feel like my brain is just not wired to be focused. I don't know how people do it. How do people do that shit where they just switch, the context switch so quick? Do I have a problem? Bar glasses and bottles. Now, I should probably put some bar glasses, but who cares? Okay, hold on. Let me see here. Yeah, that looks... I don't know. I've never been to a club. That looks about right. Floor details. So I'm thinking for this one, we can add some grunge decals. We already have paper. Lovely paper. Is that Z fighting? The fuck is going on? Are you dancing? Bro's having a laugh. Uh-oh. There's like a slight pixel offset. Oh no. I just realized the floor. You know what? That actually looks kind of cool. You know what? Keep that. It's a feature. This floor is not aligned. Whatever. It's fine. It's actually just a feature. In fact, yeah. That club looks good. It was just a block out a minute ago. We blocked this out a few weeks ago, and I've been working on it over time. Yeah, it's looking good-ish. I don't like the floor. I like the floor on the second floor. I don't like the floor on the first floor, I will say. But I think it looks too boring. Like, I think just concrete is kind of lame. I think we can maybe do better. Let's see what kind of materials we got. Brass inlay, marble. Yeah. Dude, hell yeah. You know what? Um, it's not bad. That could kind of work. Let's hold on. Let's take a look a little bit more. Maybe we make it just rug, like red rug. This is blue. Blue gloss. Uh-huh. Black rug. It's not black. It's not even black. We could do a rug. The dance floor needs more work. Don't you have a better dance floor in Miami? This is, well, I guess. Club. Rooftop club cube map. I don't remember what this is supposed to be. Oh, it's errored. It's not even working. What if we put this on the floor? You don't like the rough look of the floor? Hold on, let's figure out this floor first. On the first floor, what are we gonna do? Glossy red. Kind of goes hard. Glossy white. I don't know, dude. Museum flooring. It looks like an ice rink. That's because it is. It is an ice rink. Yeah, we could do this floor. It gives us some nice reflections. Snow level? Dude, I really want to do a snow level. I'm thinking of doing that for like one of the which level was it? One of the Tokyo levels. What's it called? Sashimi. But if I do snow, I'm gonna have to like make an entire like material thing for it, which I don't know if I want to do that, to be honest, guys. TBH, don't know if I want to do that. I don't know. Am I ever gonna work on Ronin again? I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet. That would be cool. Let me see. It's Friday. I think I have one. I don't know where it is though. It's like kind of a broken material. I actually don't even know if it's working anymore. Let's see if we can find something like it. Where are you? You can't hide from me. You cannot hide from me. I will find you. How about this one? Weapon pickup. No, that's not a good idea. Seems like 2025 is the year of ninja games returning. Dude, I can't compete with games like fuck, what's it called, bro? There's that one ninja game that looks fucking insanity. It looks insanity. I'm sure one of you can think of the name I'm thinking of. Shinobi Art of Vengeance. No, not that one. It's like got insane animations. Phantom Blade Zero, yeah, dude, that game looks insane. When I first saw it, it did inspire me to kind of get back into working on Ronin again, but we'll see, man. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't got the skills, dude. This is an older video, I think. I do think if I were to make Ronin again, I would take a lot of inspiration from probably like Astartes in terms of vibe and just like gruesomeness, like just really like strong, powerful like attacks and stuff. That's probably what I'd kind of go for. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think Ronin was necessarily an interesting. It's just, dude, like, oh. That looks. And I love the moves, man. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I can't compete with shit like this, dude. I can't compete with shit like this, dude. It's so crazy good. Here, if you guys want to watch that video and you haven't seen it, here you go. Enjoy animating? Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not a good animator. Like, I just use marketplace assets for like everything I do. And honestly, I don't even know if I would. If I were to go back to Ronin, I think I would lean a lot more in the direction of what I wanted to kind of do inspiration-wise. The primary inspiration behind Ronin was actually The Mandalorian. AI generating animations when... Blech. So I think I would probably lean a lot more into what I was kind of like intending for it. I don't know if it would necessarily be cyberpunk kind of Ronin, but more like bounty hunter, underworld, Coruscant kind of vibe. I'd probably lean into that. That was kind of like, I guess, what I wanted to lean into, nonetheless. But I'd probably make it like really roguelite. Whereas the original intention was like, oh, there's like a pre-built like city, and you do contracts within the city, and then you can learn the pathways of the city. But like, that's too much, bro. I would probably just do like, we make like 20 different arena levels or something that like randomizes when you go through the game. I don't know. I have no clue what I would do for Ronin if I were to go back to it. Well, that's not true. I don't have no clue. I just don't know what I would do. I don't know which direction I would take it. You would sit in your test level and jump around? Damn right, dude. Damn right. Like, when I was working on Ronin, I was so, like, lost with what I wanted to do with the combat that I was, like, juggling different ideas around and ruining it. Because I wanted to kind of go in, like, a Jedi Knight direction, and then I started toying around with it, and I was like, this is not going to work. I do still think it would be sick to do some kind of thing like Jedi Knight, the Jedi Knight games, but, like, there's no fucking way. Like, there's no way that's gonna have, like, go through, work out. Concept art I got for my new snow level. Let me take a look. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Shakamura, yeah, it is an editor utility widget. How's the sales for this game going? It's going okay. Is it life-changing? Nah, no, but it's still pretty good for a first game release. It's a lot better than what you hear from, like, so many people where they're like, my game made like $200 and that was it. Oh, here's my postmortem. I didn't market my game at all. Also, my game is shit. Not to say my game is not shit. You know. After 4 years working on it, this is a fucking love-hate relationship, let me tell you. All right. What else do we got on this to-do list? Floor details, right? So we changed the floor here. I think this is a good change. Let's get some grunge decals up in here. So decal generator. So this will add some roughness variation in our floors, which I love. I love some roughness variation. And a little bit of color variation as well. Since this is a stairway, probably a lot of people would go up here. Probably lower the opacity of that. Yeah, nothing like life-changing, I would argue. I get the classic game dev imposter syndrome. I think I don't know if it's imposter syndrome. I think it's more so I myself feel like my game has not, it's not at the level that I want it to be at. After working on it for 4 years, obviously, I think the thing is when you work on something for so long, your skills expand. Oh wow, the roughness on that is not very good. Your skill, you know, you learn new skills, you get better at your skills, and you feel like you could do a better job. But to do a better job, you'd have to probably like recode the entire thing. I'd have to recode this, like probably this entire game, and change this from the game design. I don't know if it's necessarily imposter syndrome. I think it's more so, I do genuinely think I could do a better job of this. But I think that's just a reality of any project that you work on. You could do a better job of anything that you work on. It's just the reality of things. Do you think Kojima ever had imposter syndrome? I think everyone had imposter syndrome in some shape or form. Maybe not necessarily imposter syndrome, but some form of something. Some sort of self-doubt or something. I think that's always something I think that's always something good to have as an artist, is actually a level of doubt. Because I think if you have 100% pure confidence in the thing you're working on, there's a high probability something's going wrong. That's what I would feel. Make the sequel? No. No, I'm not making a sequel. And I also think, especially with environment art, it's one of those things where I'm like constantly thinking, am I doing this right? Is this the right way of doing something? But then I just don't give a shit. It's just like, you know, if I make it look good, cool. But then let me like be cognizant of what made it look cool, and then kind of like think of, okay, well, this is probably what I did. I'll take that into consideration. And try to like keep track of what I do well and how and why it is done well. Most of the game is just environment art, not gameplay. There is a lot more gameplay stuff we could do, which I think is definitely one of the issues with the project. I would like to kind of go back into the game design stuff or add more enemy types and stuff like that. I think that would be really big for the game. Why not just do that as an expansion? I kind of just want to move on. Just make something different. Kind of just want to move on, make something different, work on something different. I don't think the changes I want to make to this game is necessarily an expansion, but more so just in a complete redesign, while still following the same like fantasy and the same kind of like hook. But I'm kind of over it. I think someone else could do a really good job of like the kind of style of what I worked on here, I think. I have this thing where I don't finish my projects. I would say if you're not finishing your projects, there's probably a reason as to why you're not finishing your projects. And I think it's just, okay, why are you not finishing your projects? That's just kind of like the thing that you think of internally is like, okay, why am I not finishing this? Maybe I'm just not interested in it. You know, like maybe that's like an aspect to think of is maybe you just don't really care of it, or maybe you're reaching a point where there's like a thing you need to start learning to do the next part, and maybe you just don't want to do that part. I think that's an important thing to kind of think of is like if there's something that's stopping you from finishing something, there's probably a reason as to why. How many people are on your team now? 2 of our contractors technically wrapped. No, that's not true. We're technically at 3. One of our contractors wrapped up his contract. He's finished his stuff. So I guess we're at 3 right now. But usually we're at 2. Me and a music composer. Me and a music composer is usually our usual thing. This will add a little bit of color variation and roughness variation. Which should at least break things up a little bit. It's more that I just start with new projects. Well, how many years have you been doing stuff, James? I think that's a big important question to ask here. Is like how many years of game development have you been doing? Or whatever project thing that you're in, right? It might not necessarily be game development. I made a platformer game in Unity a long time ago, and going back and playing it now, I was like, what the fuck was I even doing? Well, you know, that just goes to show that you've been learning and improving, which is always a good feeling to have, in my opinion. You've been leveling up. Ugh. Stretching a little bit. I feel like I'm doing nothing. It'll help a lot more in third person. I wonder if we should maybe add a bit more to the opacity, because the dark floor. Yeah, it's definitely a larger detail in third person. Also got to be careful with scaling these too big. I don't want to do that too much because then I don't know how decals render. What's the problem with stacking decals? Is it overdraw? Is it because a decal is like a spotlight, an unshadowed spotlight, or unshadowed point light. So stacking them would be similar to stacking point lights together, I guess. Overdraw, you say? Overdraw! John Nanite enters the room, slamming the table. If you give me $900,000, I'll fix this problem right fucking meow. Started with 3D design modeling back in 2003. Went to school for it for about 2.5 years. Worked in advertising for about 3 years, and then didn't do any 3D work for like a decade. Oh, okay. So you have a bit of a 3D background then. Focus mostly on production visualization. Gotcha. Not production, product visualization. I don't know why I'm saying production visualization. I was like, what the hell was that in my head? Game does something I want to get into. I would say take it one step at a time. Like, I feel like I would say just keep working on stuff, but each project just be mindful. Like when you're working on something, if you want to start a new project, is it because the other project is becoming harder, or there's like a thing that you're like not doing that is stopping you from progressing? I think it's just like being cognizant of what's causing you to work on the next project or want to work on the next project, right? I think there's always going to be a wanting to work on the next thing. Like I always talk about what I'm going to work on for the next thing, right? So it's completely natural, right? It's a natural thing to work on the next thing. But the honeymoon phase of working on a new project, there's always a honeymoon phase. Once you get past that honeymoon phase, you know, things obviously will get harder to an extent. I guess I would just say, like, when you work on your next thing and then you want to work on something else, just think, why do I want to work on something else? And then kind of go from there. And then at some point, when you feel like you want to do something, James, right? If you do want to do a commercial product or something like that, just kind of like be like, okay, I want to do something in 6 months or 9 months, and kind of plan around that timeline and always be moving forward. I would also say when you work independent or solo, your development operations and the way that you dev is going to be different from how a studio or a large team will develop things. And by that, I mean, you're not going to be probably, in my opinion, I would say when you feel like you are hitting a plateau in your motivation, working on like the important tasks, work on some shit that you want to work on within that project. If that is cape physics or whatever, just do it, because I think you do need those little like energy boosts, and I think you can't be on 100% productivity 24/7. I think there's times where you kind of have to give yourself some space to just work on something fun that's not necessarily going to. And here's the funny thing, actually. In indie development, what I've noticed, the things that are fun are the things that actually do really well for your marketing. Like cape physics, for fucking example. Or like the stupidest little FX that like don't add to the overall game, but guess what? You fucking post it on Twitter and that shit gets like 5 times more likes than your other things for some reason. So sometimes those little things are actually like really good to work on when working on a large scale project that goes really long term. I hit my skill ceiling and I lose momentum. I think the reason why I bring that up is because one of the killers for like maybe the first 4 years of me working on games was level design and environment art. I would love working on gameplay systems, but the instant I had to do anything to actually put that within a scene, I like lost momentum entirely because it was just like something new to me that was scary to look into, right? So it's like I think it's one of those things, okay, be mindful of when and where you're hitting that, and then just be like, okay, this is something new to me. I'm going to have to learn at some point, especially if I want to be an independent developer. Or alternatively, you find someone who can fill that gap within your project. And then obviously not everyone wants to fucking work with someone else. They kind of want to do things solo. I get it. But it's either one or the other. At some point, you'd have to kind of like learn and get into the thing that's uncomfortable. Walking sim with capes, particles, and nice lights it is then. Yeah, hopefully that helps, James. Hopefully. I don't know. I think you'll figure out your groove, right? Something will click, and then you'll get into it. I think it's just like pushing through it. Any performance impact between just using decals and your decal generator? The decal generator probably is a little bit of a higher hit because every single decal, I believe, is a dynamic material instance, or it's a material instance because these are all affecting the material. So I would argue these decal generators are probably not better than a regular decal because you can see they're all instances. Now, I don't know what impact that has using instances, especially since they're just editing values without doing any like additional shader compilation. So I'm not 100% certain what kind of performance hit that has, to be honest. As a solo dev, you flesh out the mechanics and make levels to hell and back. Develop tools to get faster. It is what it is. I think, yeah, you do focus on gameplay mechanics first, but I do think while you're working on them, I think it's good to be cognizant of like, okay, what kind of levels should I start working on from there rather than doing all your systems and then working on the levels, because both of them have to work together. If you work on your systems and then all of a sudden you do your levels, now you find the need to actually like do, I think every part of a game kind of meshes together to an extent. I think that's what makes a good game is systems or departments that are like working together. Yeah. From a Fortnite gamer to a game dev, I'm proud of you. Thank you. I do think my Fortnite career could have flown. I'm very disappointed to see that it did not. Now here I am. I'm a washed up, lazy game dev. Yep. I've thought about making game assets and selling them on Fab. I think that's a good way of like starting personally, and it potentially could provide you some passive income. And then they're like, just give yourself like shorter timelines, very simple like assets that are not like crazy out there, and then that way you actually finish something every month, and then get going from there. It's definitely something that can be good. Time to quit development and play some Fortnite? No. Fortnite's not the game. We're going to get into Deadlock, all right? We're going to become a pro Deadlock gamer, streamer. You should have really dyed your hair blue those years ago. Oh, man. I'm gonna have a catchy victory dance. Yeah, totally, man. Yeah, I'm already planning it out. Yeah, that's version 1. I'm still working on it. Yellow Justice. How's Mom Crimson and Dad Crimson? They watch the stream sometimes. They're doing good, as far as I know. Multiplex. Seems cozy. What are we doing today? Doing a little bit of environment art. Doing a little bit of the environment arts. Working on this top-down shooter game thing. I mean top-down shooter. Sorry. Sorry. Top-down shooter. Not third person. Top-down. It's top-down. Yeah, we're working on this game. I don't know how to call this game anymore because it's technically not top-down anymore. It's technically both third person and top-down. I'm lost. My marketing is confused. I'm confused. I don't know. What's my hook anymore? I don't even know. Is Godot worth looking at? I think any engine is worth looking at. I don't know. I've never worked with Godot, so I can't like personally say anything for or against it. Nor can I say anything for or against Unity. So yeah. Suit for hire vibes? It is suit for hire. It's the suit for hire vibes. Do the parents like to talk about economics? That's a good question. I have no idea. Very good question. No clue. This is a new level. Yes, one of the 15 new levels that we're working on. Yep. Okay, floor details done. Lighting pass. Is the lighting done? I feel like the lighting looks pretty good. Maybe we need some more intense colors. I don't know. I feel like it's pretty good. I think Godot on the programming side is good for learning basics like variables and co, but I never got into the nodes and scenes system. I think any tool is just a tool at the end of the day, and yeah. You don't get height damage from that jump? We don't have any height damage in this game. Or at least not dynamic height damage. I think any tool is good if it at least gets you started with game development, because shit's already complicated as is. Anything to kind of get your foot in the door, even if you don't necessarily use that engine perpetually. I'd just say, fuck it, just get in there. I'm gonna put a dark like plane right here. I think that would add a bit here. It felt weird seeing the open. This would be a good spot for that tool again, where it can be scaled from each corner / side. Now I'm scaling it and moving it. And do I use a lot of emissive materials? Yeah, I love emissive materials. I love emissive materials. Yeah, Sass doesn't like Godot. Sass is a certified Godot hater. Did I completely abandon the Ninja / Katana Cyberpunk game? I remember I used to watch you back in the day. I have no idea what I'm going to do with that game, to be honest. I don't know. It could be the next game I work on after this. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I have no clue. I think I would like to work on it, but the thing is, I think it would take me a year. I think it would take me a year, and I really do want to work on the zombie game that I have in mind, which would first be the roguelite zombie game, survival roguelite, and then turning into the larger scale zombie survival game, I think. So, I don't know. We'll see. It looked like a cool game, huge in scope. I would definitely reduce the scope a lot, and we talked about it during this stream a little bit. Like, I would just turn it into like a very kind of like not generic roguelite, but like, you know, the kind of that formula where you have like a map and you go in different directions and then like each level's like an arena or something. And like we could follow through with the parkour aspect or the free running aspect of Ronin by adding in like levels where it's like you have to get from point A to point B or whatever as fast as possible. So we could still kind of do some interesting, you know, basically improving upon the game design that I had from this game, which one of the problems is that it's constantly just shooting and killing things. And I think if we mixed some stuff in there, I think it would be really good. So, but I just don't know. Katana Ninja Zombie Survival game? No. I'm not going to mix it up. Not going to mix it up. Yeah. I think it would be a good idea because Ronin does have a really strong, I think it has a strong concept to it, even though I would change it up a little bit, but the original design would be changed up a lot, I think. My Friend Pedro style. I don't know if I would do linear levels. I think I'm over linear levels. I would have like those arena levels. I guess they would essentially be linear levels technically, but they'd be used within more of like a randomized sense. More in a random generation kind of sense. I don't know. I think I want to work on one really small game first, which is that like very chill, idle kind of game. Maybe you like level up stuff and you're just in like a little survival island kind of thing, but it's like you just clicking on things. You don't actually have like a character and making it really chill. I think that's probably what I would do. I was thinking of making like an enemy tower defense kind of version, but then I thought about it and I was like, if I want to keep like a very lower scope game, I think I would just stay away from enemies and AI and nav and all that kind of stuff, and instead just be like, oh, you just click on things and go really in the direction of like idle game kind of Forager style stuff. Although Forager has combat, but I think I would just, maybe I just wouldn't do any combat at all. It's just you mining and clicking things and whatnot, I guess. And that would like, hopefully that would be like, I guess a 3-month project. I guess a 3-month project, I suppose, would be the idea. Idle games, catch the whale wallets. Why not both? You're an idle clicking game, but there's a waifu. You have an anime waifu that you have to please. Yes! Yes! Don't steal that idea. I don't. That's my idea. I copyright. It's mine. It's mine. Looks like the Vice City Club a bit. What did that one look like? Vice City Club. Like I guess the color palette a little bit. The color palette, I could see it. The pink and the pinks and the blues. The structure, not so much, like of like the actual building, but I get the I see the I see where you come from with like the colors and whatnot. You laugh, but if you add microtransactions, waifus with good art, you're probably set. Isn't that usually just an instant win combo? It does sound like a pretty genius idea. I'm gonna go make my survival game. Bye. No, hey, get back here. That's my idea. You can't take that. That's my... Make a game like Myst. I think I can pull that off. Myst is like intricate, dude. But I still remember when I played I don't know if it was Myst, but it was like a game like Myst. I don't remember what the name of it was. The logo was like a hand or something. It was like a hand, which I think is Myst. I don't know. But I remember I played it at my grandparents' house when I was young, like really young. And it It had a vibe, man. I'm pretty sure it was a point and click game as well, if I remember correctly. I don't know if I would do anime waifus. I don't have any like good art skills. But I do think that would low key actually, that would be pretty crazy. I think that would actually work. Was it House of the Dead? No, not House of the Dead. It was still like a mystery kind of game. I just don't know if it was Myst or Riven. Like any of the like the popular ones. Like I don't know how far we got in those games when I was younger. Cuz it was in like a kind of desert kind of area place. Someone went ahead and did it with the most brilliant name as well. Waifu. Excuse me. Is it an idle clicking game? Where's the idle clicking part? It's just... Dude, I'm going to be honest. Some of these characters look not of age. They do not look of age. Maybe I don't know. It did say dating. I don't know if those characters are dateable. Like that ever stopped weebs. Well, you know, like, you think that's on purpose? Yeah, probably. I found the game. I literally just searched up Myst-like games. I think this is the game. This looks so much like it. Uru Ages Beyond Myst. What's the rating of this one? That was the I think that was the game. Does it have like a hand logo? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I recognize this. Yeah. It's all coming back to me. But I don't remember having a character. Like I do not remember having a character model in this game. Maybe this isn't the game. It looks familiar, but it also doesn't at the same time. Did you say Uwu? No, not Uwu. Uru. With an R, not with a W. Guys, come on. Maybe they misheard it as idle clicker. IDOL. They're 1,000-year-old spirits locked inside children bodies, okay? Don't judge. All right. All right. All right. All-time favorite PC game from 1995 to 2009? I think both of the Jedi Knight games were released during that time, so probably those. Minecraft, I think, was released in 2000. Well, not released fully, but I think it came out in 2009, if I remember correctly. The alpha. 1995 to 2009. Donkey Kong 64. Super Mario 64. Literally any video game. 1995 to 2009. I never played Half-Life 2 when I was younger, so I can't say 1995 to 2009 during that period, because I actually did not... I didn't play it during that time. 1995 to 2009. Battlefront? I did have Battlefront, but I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't put that on my like top. I wouldn't even put that on my top 10. I don't even think Star Wars Battlefront would be on my top 25 games, to be honest. It was good, but like Yeah, I think people have let nostalgia fucking eat their brain. I would argue the new Battlefronts are probably, at least for me, more fun. I don't know. The Jedi Knight games fucking clears them like it's nothing. Like the Jedi Knight games are just so much better in my opinion. For me personally. New Battlefront needed a galactic campaign, then I'd agree. That would be cool. But yeah. Metal Gear, Resident Evil, and Hitman. Yeah, I never had that experience. Like I never were able to experience those games when I was younger. Like I think I played COD 4 on PC. That was one of my first PC shooter games, if I remember correctly. Trying to think of like OG games I played. I didn't really play that many, honestly. It was not until I got older that I was like starting to play more variety of games like Counter-Strike Go and whatever. Fake gamer. Yeah, probably. Yeah. No, literally most of my childhood, I shit you not, was Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy, and Jedi Outcast. Like probably a collective of 7,000 hours. So, that was like my PC game childhood, and then I like played different games. I played Roblox when it first came out. Now you're probably memeing Roblox, kick W. Roblox when it first came out was pretty good. Old ones had couch co-op / versus. That's the thing. I don't think I ever played with a group of people or even versus with Battlefront when I was younger. I think I only played like on my own against like bots. So I think for me, that's probably maybe why I just did not have the experience that people supposedly had with Battlefront, Battlefront 2, the OG ones back in the day. Maybe, I don't know. I really wanted to get into KOTOR back in the day. Although I wasn't really into the whole strategy thing, but I think I legit played, I think I played KOTOR in like 8 FPS, and I actually got, I shit you not, I think I actually got to the part where you get like underground, which I don't think was that far, like underground, and there's like a fucking like stuff there. That I actually played through part of it in like 10 FPS with my shitty PC back then. That's what people think of when they're like, dude, why were games back then so optimized? Why were games back then more optimized than nowadays? Me playing KOTOR in 10 FPS back then. Yeah, back then. Yeah, truly. Those were the days. Playing KOTOR in 10 FPS. I have a love for adventure games, especially with stealth and puzzles. That was my perfect mix. I think for me, I kind of started leaning more into like I played any game, but I think I as time went on, I think I leaned a lot more into like shooting games. I think that was kind of generally my vibe. Bro had no friends, and now he has a wrong opinion. I had friends. They just didn't play Battlefront. They did not play Battlefront. Yeah, and then like when I got to like around 11 or 12 or something, it was like Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2, Battlefield 3. That was like for a few years. And then I guess Black Ops 1. That's about it. I think. I don't have a very varied game. I played Age of Empires, but I never played multiplayer. Again, it was only single player. And then I played, Roller Coaster Tycoon. Played Sims because my mom is really into Sims. and was Settlers. Fucking yeah. I played some strategy games as well, but I never played Metal Gear. I never played Hitman. Especially when I was younger, my parents were not into those types of games. They did not allow me to play those games. They're too violent. And then I started playing Modern Warfare 2, and I guess they just gave up. They just gave up. There's a game called Guka. Please let me know. Please tell me if you know of it. Guka game. Guka? Nah, man. No, not that I know of. I don't think so. A Bohemia interactive game? What the hell? Guka. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I had to go to my friend's house to play COD? Damn. I honestly can't stand that you didn't play Metal Gear. Well, yep. Get used to it. Alright. This level just needs gameplay for the most part. I would say the Lightning Pass is done. Like, maybe we could do a bit more too, but... I assumed every dev has played MGS1 at least? No. Nope. You're just more a strategy game player at that moment? I think I just played everything when I was younger, honestly. I'm tempted to buy you it? No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Maybe one day I'll play through them. I'm trying to think of like other games I played when I was younger. No, literally most of my time was just eaten up by the Jedi Knight games, honestly. I think I played a bit of Empires at War. That was fun. But again, played single player because I didn't know how to play multiplayer for those games. Empires at War was sick. But again, another strategy game. I think I wanted to play the Star Wars what were they called? Clone Commando games, but I don't think my PC I think I tried to play them and it just kept crashing my shitty PC we had back then. So that one definitely didn't work. That one did not work. That one could not run at 10 FPS. Unfortunately. Anything I'm looking forward to this year? Or do I not play games anymore? I guess I'm interested to see the tech that they've put into GTA 6, but to be honest, the rest of it I don't really care. I think I'm just curious about like what they did to the vehicles and like physics and stuff. So just because everything is woke. I don't know what games are coming out this year. Games releasing in 2025. Let's take a look then, shall we? I don't know. I just don't really like. I haven't played a video game in a while. I'm not gonna lie. This is January. Don't care. February. Let's see. Monster Hunter Wilds. Yeah, sure. Yeah, cool. Avowed. Yeah. I think Fragpunk. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I'm excited for Doom. I cannot get behind any of the new Doom games after what they did to Mick Gordon. Now, I'm sure there was also issues on Mick Gordon's side, but hearing that shit and just reading it, I was like, damn. I don't know. It's not going to be the same. What did they do? Brother, there's a whole post about it. I'm not going to go through it. Bethesda basically like fucked over Mick Gordon. But Mick Gordon probably had his issues, but they definitely fucked with Mick Gordon a lot. The hell? There's nothing releasing in June, July, August, September? What the hell? GameSpot? The fuck? Y'all motherfuckers ain't doing shit. What the hell? Oh, to be announced. There's a bunch of games in to be announced. Dude, I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm not into games as much as I guess I used to be. Dune Awakening, I'm interested to see how that's gonna do. GTA 6, I guess. Lost Soul Aside? Is it actually coming out this year? Finally? Once and for all? The solo dev finally doing something? Or the MGS3 remake. Maybe then I'll play Metal Gear Solid. Maybe I'll just play the remake. No longer solo? I know, but I still remember when that thing came out the first time. Yeah, there's just, I don't know. I don't really get hyped for games. Why is it replaced in here? This game's never getting fucking released, dude. That game's never getting released. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different game, a different Cyberpunk game, but... I don't know. It's insane how many games are on this list, though. Insane, dude. It's great, but also insane. Is Beyond Good and Evil 2 in there somewhere? Beyond Good? Doesn't look like it. Is there a different list? Maybe there's a different list. We got Game Rant over here. I don't know. I don't know. Nothing like, I guess, tickles my fancy anymore. Just use this. Is this a joke? There's a Wikipedia page. Hold on. I can't. Why do these UIs have to be so bright, man? Are they trying to etch this shit into my brain? Just use this, the woke detector. Yeah, there we go. What is Atom Fall? Fuck is this website? Just doesn't even bring me to anything. Great. Half this shit doesn't even have images. There's Doom. I don't know. I'm just kind of like whatever. Skate Story is kind of cool, but it's not like it's not like there's only 3 pages. Are you fucking kidding me? What is this? What is this? There's only 3 pages? Oh, is this the only the confirmed games? Oh, okay, I see. It makes sense. What was Hell Is Us again? Oh, it was this game thing. You know, I would feel weird working on Ronin again ever since Donkey made that game, memeing on literally everyone having a game where it's like third person and you have a sword. That's literally super. That's Ronin. That's literally Ronin. Guy with a sword. Just another game with a guy with a sword. Oh, dude. All right, this all's done. Let's move on to something else. Donkey's evil for that? He's right, though. Like, all these games have people with swords. There's so many games with swords this year. Patiently waiting for this game to have a release date. The Altars. That picture looks pretty cool. Oh, it's like a management game. But then there's also a third person like walking around thing. What the hell? Is this a Strand type game? It's a Strand type game. I like the UI. Yeah, this shot's kind of cool. Yeah, cool. Very cool. Dude, I can't trust screenshots or videos anymore. I can't. Because... Why is this white? Because after making that zombie trailer parody thing, I realized that, wow, actually, like, this actually is relatively easy to fake, like, screenshots, especially screenshots or like videos of like cool looking shots, like the perfect framing, you know what I mean? Like, but it still looks cool. The vibe looks cool. The UI looks cool. Very cool. Very cool. Yes. Everhood 2. What is Everhood 2? Ah, yes. It's a... I'm gonna say something stupid. It's a... Oh, what's that fucking game? It's an Undertale-like game. Earthbound-like. Yeah, I don't really have any games that I'm like excited for, guys. I don't know. I think I came to terms with that, but there was a period in time for like a year or two because my whole life was around games where I was like, I think I got into like a depression where I was like, dude, my identity is gone. Who am I anymore? I don't even know who I am anymore because I just don't really care for like any like games. Hold on, let me see upcoming. Can we see popular upcoming rather than seeing romance visual novels? I guess. How do you see popular up like? Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Face Miner. Oh, whoa. That looks kind of crazy. Damn. Midnight Murder Club. I think it's an asymmetric game that I think I already saw the trailer for. What's this? Oh, okay, of course. You can sort by relevance. It is sorted by relevance. Oh wait, let's look at the highest wish listed games. How do you look at that again? How do you look at that? I don't remember how to do that. How do you look at the most wish listed games? How do you find that? Popular wish listed? Like, I guess I'm looking forward to Deadlock growing. I had fun with it for a period of time. You guys remember how the day before used to be on this fucking list? That is, by the way, there's a conspiracy there, okay? I'm just saying. You know, I'm just saying. How the fuck did it end up on top 3 most wishlisted games, dude? How? How? Russian bots? It had to be like bots. It had to be bots. Like, it actually had to genuinely be fucking bots. You know? There's no way. Hey, Rast, how's it going? YouTubers also? I guess for a period of time there was like, but like it didn't get that hyped to the point where it beat, like it was like #1, and it like #1 for years, by the way. Wild. Yeah, I don't know how crazy. I never played any of the single player Vampire Masquerade games. I only played Blood Hunt. Blood Hunt was really fun for a period of time. Rooted. Okay, I'm gonna be mean. No, I don't want to be mean. Carlson is still on the list. Oh, that's kind of funny. This game is weird to me. This game's really weird to me. Very weird to me, because I'm pretty sure this scene is a marketplace asset. I don't know, dude. This game's weird. It's very weird to me. It's super weird. It's got such a weird vibe to me. Half-Life 2 RTX. Yo, Pog. Yo. Oh, shit. Wasn't there the devs of Embark? What are they working on? Oh, the finals was fun, but weren't they also working on that other game? I loved the look of it. But like none of us have seen gameplay of it yet. Marathon? But like, where is it? I was gonna ask, where do you get your sound effects, like doors, footsteps, etc.? A couple marketplace assets that I reuse, but they're not very high quality. For other things like gun sounds and stuff like that, I get that from Boom Library. Marathon was Bungie. Oh, Bungie. Right. Rooted is like a project started by that French UE5 tutorial guy for beginners. Yeah, but it just, I don't want to say it's a grift, but it kind of, because they took money. Like, I think they did a GoFundMe or a fucking like a Kickstarter, and they took people's money. But like, oh, Paralives. That's that game that has that fucking Patreon that makes like billions of dollars. Sand. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I think I'm just out of video games, to be honest. I'm just like out of it, dude. Road to Vostok is cool. I don't know if I'd play it myself. Replace looked cool, but more for the visuals and stuff. That's about it for me. I don't know. Apparently received an Epic Mega Grant. Oh, Out of Action's cool, but I'm not like hyped for any of these games. I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's kind of cool. Dinosaur game, cool, I guess. Solo leveling, Arise? Wait, there's a solo leveling game? Oh my god, there is. Spoilers? It sucks. I tried it. You need to see some games with original gameplay and design, like Nier Automata. I played Nier Automata a little bit. Did not finish it. It did not. I think the thing is, everyone overhyped the shit out of Nier Automata, and I tried to play it, and like, it was cool, and I could see that the movement was slick and stuff. But dude, I think I had a very high expectation going into it because people set that expectation for me, and then I went into it, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Oh, this is like that one game, Little Nightmares. This looks nuts. Damn, dude. How typical of people working in game dev, doing games, not playing any. I play games from time to time, and I still look at games, and I you know, but I don't know. Den of Wolves. Is that multiplayer game? Is it co-op heist FPS from the creator of Payday the Heist, Payday 2, and GTFO? From the creator of Payday the Heist, Payday 2, and GTFO. What do they mean by that when they say that? Because isn't this a different studio, or is it like the same studio? I don't know. What? What do you think about Unrecord? Was that the kind of the first body cam game? It's cool. I'm gonna be honest though, I wouldn't play that game. It would make me fucking puke. I think that shit is just enough hype for like a video, and then I don't. You're gonna have to have a really good fucking story for that shit to keep people playing and like puke. Like, I think that's a fad in my opinion. Like that whole body cam thing, personally, because it is extremely just nauseating. I think that's the same dev as the original Little Nightmares, and are no longer working on the new ones, but could be wrong. I think they sold their company, right, or something of the sort. Honestly, get that bag. Honestly, get that bag. I think they're realizing that going from tutorials for beginners to a full game is a big jump. Like, their videos look cool, but there's no, like, no disrespect to Rooted, even though what I am saying is extremely disrespectful, but there's just, I don't see substance. And it's been, like, years. Hello? Like, it like, let's see. Let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. Did you know MGS3 remake is in UE5? I did not. Oh god, the fucking Lumen, bro. It just seems so weird. Like, now here's the thing: if I were to work on a zombie survival game, it probably would also look generic to me. Like, it would probably look generic as well, to an extent. I would love to make it not look generic, but I think it probably will end up looking generic anyways. He seems to have disappeared. He didn't make any new videos since for like 2 years. This was a month ago, this video. How about graphics? Would be great for a horror game, to be honest. I don't know. I'm not a horror game person, but I don't know. I just think the whole Cabine. A small cabine. Guess he stopped doing tutorials? Probably. It's like all of these. What the fuck? Why a forklift? There's so many like features that are just like, okay, but why? But like, why? Like, why is there a drone? Why is there a forklift? Why is there... I don't get. I don't know. It's I don't know. It's just weird. I'm just it's I don't know. Weird. It feels so weird. Want to watch a trailer? Sure. I guess if it's a good one. I'm just sick of these sorts of games mainly because nobody wants to innovate in these genre. I just want to make a fun co-op zombie survival game that has like challenging human AI that like roams, and then you build like a hideout, but like a hideout in a different instance. It's basically generic, but you know, I want to find ways of making it fun though. Make the combat fun, make looting feel fun. Take some inspiration from like games like Terraria. Maybe you're like hideout, you start like getting actual like little AI characters that have shops, and I don't know. It leans into like extraction style game, I guess, but yeah. That's kind of how I'd picture the zombie survival game. For now though, the roguelite is more leaning in like The Last of Us's what do they call it? What do they call their roguelite mode? I forgot. That's kind of like the inspiration for that one, but just like a co-op version with more survival direction. I forgot what they called it. No Return. That's the one. Yes, you got it. I feel like it didn't take itself super seriously, but it was still very intense and had some cool community and progression mechanics. Yeah, I have no clue what kind of tone I want to do for the zombie survival games. Like, I feel like I do want them to be serious, but maybe not too much, because if you start going too serious, any bug is literally like a killer. You know what I mean? Like any little bug becomes a killer of the immersion if you try to go too serious tonality wise, which I think can backfire really quickly if not done well. Oh, I'll see what I end up doing. Are links not allowed on the YouTube chat side? I don't think they are. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know how to change that. I don't know how to change that. How do you allow links in a chat? I don't think I can. Like I don't have block links turned off. I don't know. Every development mistake gets magnified. when it's meant to be too serious or too realistic. Mm. Yeah, exactly. When something's too serious or leans too much in the direction of realism, I think physics mistakes become, I think, way larger than they actually are, and a lot of other things for sure. Which is why I'm kind of hesitant of doing a realistic art style. I'm trying to think, like, what could I do there? But I don't know. We'll get there when we get there. Got to finish this game first. All right. What can we work on? How long have we been streaming for? 2 hours? Well, I'm reading some shit. Can you lower the push-ups price? No. 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 Is there any other game devlog channels any new videos to watch, guys? Any new before I get back to work? Anything interesting? Man, 5 push-ups, really, dude? Man, oh man. All right, I did 5. I procrastinate quite a lot today. Yeah, I do not procrastinate. All right, fine. Let's get to work on something. I wanted to finish this up, I think. The melee kill run stuff. What's this YouTube video? Oh, the new Randy video. I feel like it really sucks because Randy has like built up a, like, I think he's shaking it off. He's shaking it off, but he has so many like mean fuckers in his comments. Took him 7 years not to make a game on his own, moves to the middle of the force and makes a game in a month. Make it make sense. Dude, it's because he's young and he literally, like me, started his YouTube channel while he just started making games for the first fucking time. It's so funny. There's so many like mean people. Like there was another comment. Hold on, where is it? Where was that stupid fucking comment? A month for this? How did it take so long? Guessing he has a day job. It's amazing that he's becoming a real game dev and at the same time he's about to be replaced from AI. Yeah, sure. Darth Tesla. Yeah, sure, Darth Tesla. Surely AI will take over. They'll take over, buddy. But just you wait. They'll probably take over your job first. That's why you got to comment more, gas people up, and in turn push out the dumb idiots. No, honestly, I think we should bring back bullying. And just bully these people that are saying stupid shit. Honestly, hey, that's my take. All right, bring back bullying, okay? But I don't have the energy to do that shit. I will say though, Randy's latest stream, he wants to make it open world now. I don't think he should do that. I think he's like bringing it in a completely different direction, which is fine. But I feel like he should just kind of like get some more within the direction of Forager, where you unlock plots and whatnot. Yeah. Managed to make a button that spawns a cube today. Enough for the day. Hey, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Bullying's coming back big. Kanye brought back some of the words recently with his Twitter rants. No, that's not called bullying. That's just called being an idiot. And unfortunately, that is making a comeback. Can we just circle back to the only topic that's worth talking about? I'm playing it because it says out of mana. I don't understand the Isle, bro. I don't understand that game. It's like DayZ, but for dinosaurs. I believe that's making a comeback because of a lack of proper bullying. Now you're onto something. That's why we need to bring back bullying. All right? Bring back bullying. We need to bring it back. All right, hold on. So we need to work on this system, which is the we need to work on why is my text small? That's the wrong file. There we go. True, people need more problems, not less. Yes. No, you know, it's just everyone's like, whenever someone has a stupid take, they're just like, well, it's my opinion. I can have an opinion. It's like, motherfucker, no, your opinion sucks. Come on, man. Let's bring that shit back. All right. Stop this, like, who was I in my school days, bullied or the bullied? Well, the bully or the bully, you should know that bullies are people that are usually bullied, which is then they become the bully. There's no black or white. It's usually like both. So, yes, I was both. When I was younger, I was the bully, but then as I got older, I was when I got older, I feel like it was just kind of like neutral. I was like, whatever. I got bullied for wearing like not ankle socks back in middle school. And now apparently ankle socks are like not the thing anymore. What happened? Long socks are back in fashion apparently? Is that true? I don't know. I don't go to school anymore. I remember a streamer who streamed on this game like every 7th of January for years. It was funny still. 7th of January, the Isle? Is it like an anniversary thing? Something like 5 to 10% of bullies are just antisocial, but the rest are usually just copying what was done to them. When I was in, I don't know, elementary school in like Switzerland, someone tried to bully me to not get in their friend group. I ended up getting in the friend group, and I bullied that person out of the friend group. I still remember that. It's etched in my brain. It's etched in my brain. I was the new kid in school. I tried to join a friend group. One of the guys did not want me joining the friend group and tried to bully me out of it, and then I still made it in, and then that guy... It was like, yeah. I got into a school suspension once for bullying someone because I took some kid's binder and tossed it to my friend, and apparently the kid's parents did not like that. Jeez, Minox, come on, man. You should know better. Little things like that will randomly pop in your memory years later for no reason. Yeah. The brain works in miraculous ways. The brain works in miraculous ways. So I think this is where we need to go. Get melee instance kills. And then... what the shit? Yeah, that should be done. I think. Oh, no, that's not right. Oh, no. We got to do the system where we check if this is actually greater than the other one. Yes, we just, I'll go back in time and let me, a little me know so it doesn't happen. Yeah, exactly. I wish I could do that. All right, so this is going to give us, if this is more than this, then do a select. If this is more than this is true. Otherwise, this is false, and then that becomes the new record. I'm going to use this instead, just because there might be different, like, high scores. This is more than, then this will be true. I could have done this in such a better way. Otherwise, this will be true. How do we get the max kills? Current kill total. Oh, right. Right. Oh, of course. Let me just do that. I think that would be the total. I think. Best record kills, current kill total. Yes, I think this is correct. Yes. Yes. I need to invest in a treadmill because it's too cold outside to run. You just run on the spot, man. Just run on the spot. You'll be fine. Do some knee ups or whatever they're called, where you like. Yeah, do some. What am I thinking of? Do some uppies. do some Russian twists. Yeah, get those abs working out. Yeah. I bumped into Josh Strife's stream the other day. Motherfucker has a treadmill under his walking desk. Ah, the classic software engineer trick. No, that's good though. It's it's good to get the body moving. I bet I'm probably gonna die earlier because of the way my working habits. Not standing up for 2 hours while streaming. All right, I think this is done. Yeah, I think it's fine. Done. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think. It's not going to show it yet because I don't think the melee kills are. None of them have been counted. So it's going to show 0. But if we finish a level, if we beat the shit out of everything, in theory. Actually, let's beat the shit out of one guy. That doesn't count as a melee kill, but it should. It's nice to mix standing with sitting on the weekends, though. Yeah, I wouldn't mind it, but I already have an expensive IKEA desk. Mist. Oh, it broke glass. No! It might have actually killed me. Could be super fun to figure out how you can kill people with shit like that. Dude, there's so many things I would have loved to do with melee that maybe I'll still get to, but it's technically scope creep. Like, I would have loved making, like... Did my game crash? Nope. Just micro froze for a second. Like, I would have loved to do, like, a soft ragdoll kind of thing where, like, people can end up on the ground because you beat the shit out of them so hard, and then they like stand back up, and like being able to like throw people over tables, I think would be kind of cool. Stuff like that, I think would have been really, really cool. Which like we might, I think it would be too much scope creep. The possibility of so many bugs happening is too high. I gotta fix third person though. Hey, who's next? Man, shooting through glass is kind of a pain in top down. Do I have any subsystems for my game? Like using like the internal subsystem, like the actual like C++ subsystems? No, I do not. I would love to get into that though. It seemed pretty sweet. I have not tried it, but I would love to. It'd be cool. Okay, so I want to see if that melee kill number increased. Let's see. Did it actually come up with... Maybe the stat screen just isn't connected to it. Maybe it's just maybe we just didn't put it in the thing. Melee kill run value text box. That's a really big. That's really no results found. Well, of course. Well, of course. Am I going to give access to the stats from the pause menu? No, probably not. I don't think so. You ever feel caught up on bills then suddenly contemplate a standing desk, but they're expensive as hell? I think any purchase that is for your health and your well-being, and you see yourself using it for years, is always a worthwhile investment. Probably. That means chair, bed, a desk. Always a worthwhile investment. Your body is not a permanent thing. If you fuck up your body, that's it. It's game over, man. I should be following that same advice. I don't, but but I do think someone told me best investment you can make is buying a good bed. I would agree with that. Definitely. I would definitely agree with that. Just reminding me to stand up. Hey, you're welcome. Stand up right now. Stand up now. Get a little stretch going. Some legs. Hey. Yeah. Standing desks aren't too bad now. I feel like the prices have stabilized. It's a big chunk of fucking wood with two like motors. Like what's the worst that could fucking happen? Or you get the one that's manual. But I wouldn't do that one. Honestly, I don't think it's worth getting a manual one because then you're going to be too lazy and you're not even going to want to fucking use it. So don't even bother with that one, honestly. No, don't watch the value. Oh, come on, man. Split. Are we talking about standing desks that moved up and down? I think the ones that you move up and down. Bed, chair, and shoes. Yeah, good shoes is important. Sorry. Good shoes if you walk a lot, 100%, because having bad shoes will fuck up your feet and your legs. Like it could have like big impacts on your body in a bad way. And not even just like your legs. I think probably your back as well. Your spine could probably take a bit of a hit. Get like proper shoes, especially if you go running. But yeah, bed 100%. I think bed for sure for everyone. Bed for anyone and everyone because everyone sleeps. Bed, good pillow. Yeah. Put a small desk on top of my desk, and now I got a desk on top of my desk. Two keyboard mice and joystick, and just stand up. No need to wait for the table to rise. Yeah, that's pretty smart, man. I like my table being minimal. Me saying that with a bunch of fucking junk on my table. Whatever the fuck this old ass trail mix fucking bag, dude. It's only got like raisins in it. It literally just has raisins. I fucking do raisins. What is that? Raisins? Cranberries. Sorry, cranberries. Dried cranberries, bro. Straight fucking scam. They just fill this shit up with garbage. Nature's candy. They taste like fucking old nut sacks. Not that I've ever tasted that, but I hate dried cranberries and raisins. I don't like them. I'd rather eat like cubes of sugar. Honestly. Why'd you buy the ones with cranberries? All of these kind of like trail mixes have something to like fill them up. And it's either dried cranberries or fucking raisins. Oddly specific there. I didn't know what else. Did they taste like ass? Okay. Not that I've ever tasted that either. This is not helping me. Are stealth mechanics hard to make? I think they're hard to make good. Because a lot of stealth comes down to AI behavior, and AI behavior on its own can be a bit challenging to make them feel really good. Because the other parts of mechanics are like, you know, whatever. I think it really comes down to like good AI behavior mechanics. Put them in a cake/muffin. That's not a half bad idea. That's not, you know what? That's not a half bad idea. Yeah, you're onto something there. Okay, let's see. 7 out of 60. Guys, is that true? Was it actually 7 out of 60? Did we actually get 7 out of 60 melee kills? I don't remember. I think so, right? Let's try this level and only do melee. But I'm going to turn on God mode so I can test it. What was that? Me beating your ass up. I want to do some more stuff to the melee system, but what can we do? I was thinking, since we have a crouch button now, I know this is stupid and overscope. I want to put a slide in. I want to put a slide in when you crouch. Is it intentional that there's no game audio? Wait, do you guys not hear the game audio? Oh, of course. Thanks, Windows, you stupid fuck. Windows, you Windows. It would appear. It's weird that there's no video either. Turn on your fucking monitor. What do you want from me? Guys, I don't know how the audio is not working. Is it because I'm full screen? I hate Windows so much. What a fucking piece of shit, man. What a piece of shit. I don't know what I could enable in my audio settings to fix this. I literally don't know why we don't have audio. Guys, I don't know why. I think this new Windows update must have fucked over this the whole like application audio capture. It must have broken it. Application. Hold on. Check Windows settings, system, sound, then click on app volume and device preferences. What the fuck? Click on app volume and device preferences. Make sure OBS is not muted at 100% and is set to use default for both devices. They are set to default. What do you mean? Is it because I have a window open? I wonder if it's because I have a window open. What up, Janko? How's it going? Crimson's Linux Godot arc starts now. You kidding me? It's more like Crimson Linux fucking C custom engine arc. You guys have not been hearing any of the in-game audio, which is like not a crazy problem, but yeah, my applications is not working. Even though Spotify works. Oh? Yeah, I don't know. Weird. Just do pew pew every time you press the trigger? That's not happening. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe I need to restart my OBS or whatever. Who cares? It's not a huge problem, but it is kind of annoying. Wait, did I shoot someone? I thought this was supposed to be a melee only run. We do hear you in Spotify. Yeah, well, I would hope. But the game doesn't work. So if I think, if I already guess, maybe if I restart the game engine, maybe it'll start working. Control M music in UE5? No, I don't think that has anything to do with OBS. I don't think it has anything to do with OBS. Let me check my settings. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what happened. It's a weird conundrum. I don't know. I bet you it's my Windows update that fucking broke it. Either that or I need to like restart the like I wonder what we could do for the melee system to give it more depth. Wait, does executing an enemy count as a melee kill? Uh-oh. I don't think it does. Let's make Metal Gear in Godot. Yes! I also don't know why that menu is popping up. The, yeah, I have a strong feeling it's not. Oh, it's 30 out of 34. Okay, we need to get 34 out of 34 so then I can start testing out. I want to make it so when you complete these challenges, they become green. Almost like you've completed a sub-challenge. So let's do that. Nobody knows I'm here. They don't know I'm here. That would have killed me. Also, we still have some bugs we need to fix with the AI. They instantly start blocking and then moving really fast. I think when they're blocking, we shouldn't let them move fast. Because it looks weird. Like, you know what would be kind of cool? Being able to hit like being able to hit like G on a chair, like grabbing chairs and then like throwing them at enemies. That could be an element of the melee system that I think could be kind of fun. That was something I wanted to do with a grab system, but I didn't end up doing it. Oh wait, this isn't kickable? That's boring and cringe. Persistent blood decals. They stay around for a period of time and then they go away. I actually wanted to make the blood even more intense, actually. Melee in side scrolling is kind of... I think we could do a better job. Why does the suit not have a hammer in this corridor section? Because I just never made a hammer weapon. Maybe I should. Whoa! Whoa! Wait. I probably should not be able to enable third person in here. Unless maybe, I don't know. That guy's head is in the wall. You can use enemies as body shields. Although, I do need to change the amount of stamina you have. I don't think you can counter if I have God mode enabled, which is kind of annoying. I should probably fix that. But you can body shield someone, or you can use them as a body shield. Just I should change it so the body shield system. There he goes. He's turning into a caramel. How many can you use at a time as a body shield? Ah, one. You know, I don't know if you could use multiple. I remember you from 6 to 7 years ago. Yeah, I've been streaming for a long time. Maybe a little too long. Yeah, I've been around. Okay, let's see. Did I get the full melee sweep? 34 out of 34, baby. Yeah, so the idea is whenever you finish all the challenges, whenever you finish if you find all the secrets, and then when you find the melee kills, I want to make these a different color. And then I think that could be like a cool sub-challenge kind of thing. You know? He's been around but can't give us game audio. Hey, listen, man, that's just a recent improvement. Okay, here, let me try closing UE and then reopening it. Maybe it's just that. Maybe that's the problem. I think that's the problemo. Okay, let's see if it works. Hold on, let me close this real quick before I accidentally leak some shit. Okay. There we go. I just had to close UE4. There we go. Now we got some audio. I guess I can't have Unreal open before I start the stream. I guess that's what it was. It just couldn't grab it, even though it knew the window was there. I guess. Third person makes me think of the Daredevil hallway scene. That was a good scene. I gotta rewatch Daredevil, but I also feel like it kind of had, it was kind of, you can tell it was kind of low budget as well. It was still good, but it was still like, it had that vibe to it, you know what I mean? I don't know if it couldn't comprehend how powerful Unreal is. So powerful. Incredibly powerful. Beyond your imagination. All right. What next? Now that we've got the melee kills in, what's next on the chopping block? Let's look at that. Clear that shit. Well, actually, hold on. What's in here? Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, whatever. Don't need that. I don't know what this is even doing here. Platinum score equals 5. Yeah, whatever. Okay. We're getting there. This is just some animation shit. This we do need to do some in-game score stuff that I do plan on doing, I think. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't plan on doing it, actually. Ever thought of that? Maybe I won't. We'll see. Not like anybody knows. That's just me wanting to beef it up a little bit. Add skyboxes. All right, well, that's an easy task. Let's just get that shit out of the way. Let's thin out the list. First one is market ruins. Yes, sir. That solves that issue. Yeah, it was quick. It was a quick fix. I think with this level, I wanted to... Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to add some of the actual like ceilings of this in this level. Because I feel like that would look kind of cool. Because not having a ceiling looks kind of like shit. And albeit, this floor does not look very pretty, but it can work for now. It's better than nothing, I guess, right? Doesn't look very pretty, but you know, whatever. People should know that this is not a third-person first game, okay? I'm sure people will remember that, right? Wow, these don't have any tags. Why do we have so many pieces for an arch? Why does it have to be this complicated? 3PP visible. Now, playing in oh, it's because we don't have a save file. There we go. Now we have a save file. Well, it well, you know, yeah, it looks all right. Maybe some polish. Maybe we could make it do with a little bit of polish. Maybe that wouldn't be a half bad idea. Maybe like a little bit of polish wouldn't be a half bad idea. Maybe, yeah, maybe quite a bit of polish. Maybe quite a bit. Maybe quite a bit wouldn't hurt. Maybe, what the fuck? Like, why is there nothing here? Why is there no like internal building or something in here? What the hell is this? Level design so impossible for me. It's hard to pace it. Have fun parts, cooldown parts, hypes, final sequence. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not good at that. Didn't you make that? Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Uh-oh. I'm sure no one will notice. Back then we were working on a Cyberpunk melee game. Remember Rooftops? Oh, yeah, Ronin. Yeah, I haven't worked on Ronin in a long time, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Been a while. It's been a while. I don't even know how many years it's been since Ronin. 5 years? I'm getting old. I'm getting old. I only have one game released and I'm turning 28. Oh my. It's not even making billions of dollars. Oh. Again with the age. Okay, we can fix this problem. I know how we can fix the problem. Although we could put like a fake room in here and like that could look kind of cool. That could also look kind of cool. Yeah. Don't worry, you're gonna make gazillion soon. You just gotta drop loot boxes and microtransactions. You're right. You're right. You right. That's why I'm gonna make the idle clicking gacha slash anime waifu game, and it's gonna be fucking crazy. It's gonna be nuts, dude. I won't even be able to know what to do with my money. Have you seen how much the Hidden folks has made? Who is Hidden? As in Hidden, as in like the mod? Hidden? You mean hidden as in the mod? They don't have an actual like game, do they? Like, or is this a different game? There's apparently a lot of hidden folks. Oh, that's really pretty, man. Yeah, but like, listen, I'm not artistically inclined like this. This is great. Is suit from hit game, suit for hire will be a waifu option? No. I don't even know what the hell you just said. Yeah, this just looks great. It looks great. I've been wanting to play. I watched playthroughs of it, not like fully, but I really want to play through 2D game. Pirate Software acted like he knew a puzzle. What, you guys know what I'm talking about? Which one is that? I forgot the name of it. It's called Secret Well, Animal Well. That's what I found it. Yes. Yeah, I really want to try this game. Yeah, I really want to try it. Can I export smoothing and creases to UE5 or does UE5 have its own smoothing? Creases will not transfer because creasing is usually DCC or modeling software based. If I remember correctly. Sharpened edges, if you use Blender, will transfer because that's part of smoothing groups. Well, actually, is it technically kind of? I guess it's kind of part of smoothing groups. I don't know. That might be its own internal system. Smoothing groups will transfer. But I don't think creases will. I think creases is a modeling software thing. You can do smoothing. You can do what's it called? What's it called in Blender? The modifier. It's not smoothing groups. It's let me find out 3D model. I'm pretty sure there's a setting for it. Weighted normals. Weighted normals work as well. Because that's just basically the normals being modified. So that will transfer over. Yeah, weighted normals. Weighted normals is awesome. When Blender added weighted normals, the modifier, dude, I was like, whoa, it's a whole new world. This is my custom branch of Unreal? No, this is just 4.26. 3D AI booby game. Yes. Yes. I'd rather play Rain World. I think I saw Rain World. I was like, it's okay. To me, Animal Well just seems like more interesting. But Rain World is also very pretty. That's the one where you play as like a slug, right? Like a little white slug. And then like the world floods every like 30 minutes or something. He made Unreal? Yeah. No, I didn't. No, don't. Hey, no. Hey, listen. Hey, no, don't use this. Hey, stop. I'm going to get in trouble. You guys are going to get me in trouble. I am not Tim Epic, okay? I am not Timmy Epic. Timmy Epic of games. Yeah, Animal Well would be really cool. Maybe I'd play that on stream. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I feel like since I watched a stream of it, albeit I don't remember much, I just remember a guy jumping on a bubble. That's about as far as my like perception of Animal Well. That's about as much as my memory remembers. I remember jumping on a bubble. I've only ever seen one stream of Animal Well, and it was just shit talking that one guy. Man, It really sucks for Animal Well because it's basically being used as like ammunition for shitting on someone. You know what I mean? Albeit it is still an amazing game on its own. I think that it still holds up on its own without that whole drama. Who's being shit on? Just a guy. Listen. Yeah. We don't need to like go into it. All right. Oil Prince needs a ceiling. All right. Oil Prince, where you at, Oil Prince? All right, you need a ceiling. You got one right here. It's a big blockout box. You got one right here, man. Just use this one. Maybe not the best of things to do, but just use that one. It's that easy. All right. There we go. There's the ceiling done. All right, Falafel apparently needs a skybox. Oh, yes, it does, as a matter of fact. Where's the damn sun? Where's the sun? There it is. I found it. Which direction's the sun? I know I could probably copy the actual directional light, but it's too blue. I like the nice orange tint. I love how these don't do anything. This doesn't do shit. This ain't doing anything. Ah, yes, the sun brightness. You guys remember when Battlefield came out and looking at the sun was like bright as hell? you guys remember that? Oh, God. I like the, dude, I really like, I know the sun isn't accurate. It's not accurate, but I really like the orange tint. Welcome to GTA 6. We're going to do no clouds because this is basically like in the desert. Isn't there a way to adjust the sun based on actual angular size and pitch? You can, yeah, you can. But in my case, because I want this to be stylistic, I'm making it not like that, essentially. I'm a simpleton. I don't know any of the drama that happens. Honestly, that's for the best. Let's be honest. Like, none of it is like worthwhile. A Delta flight went down in Canada. Crimson, what'd you do? Really? What the hell happened? At Toronto? Holy shit. I didn't do anything. Damn. That's scary shit, dude. The weather's pretty bad. Like, I don't know if it's bad right now, but that's scary. That's really scary. Everyone survived, though? Oh, dude. Is that takeoff or landing? Well, based on the fact that the airplane is upside down, I would assume that it's probably not at takeoff. I would assume it was probably not during takeoff, unless, you know, I don't know. Maybe takeoff, actually. You don't know that? That's true. That's true. I'm just a game dev. And hell, even that, I'm kind of a fucking fraud at that. So I wouldn't know. I'm not an aviation professional. I'm glad it said 1 critical, so hopefully they're all right. You didn't work 7 years at Airbus? No, but I did work 7 years at Blizzard. It was while landing? That's scary, dude. That's some scary stuff, dude. I hate airplanes. Hell, I even hate cars now, to be honest. I don't go outside. The outside's a scary place. Did I work at Blizzard? No, I didn't. I'm just memeing. W Gaslight, keep repeating it. I'm one day definitely going to get found out. One day it's going to probably bite me in the ass, and I'm probably going to get ridiculed for my jokes, which is completely fair and honestly completely warranted. So, it's okay. Flip side needs doors. Yes, it was this section. We're missing some doors. I work at Blizzard 7 years. 7 years, baby. 7 years. So we need to add the doors actually in both levels because of the way this is structured. Ah. What the hell? One of the first videos I watched from you was about the doors. Ah, yes, the door tutorial. Yes, the infamous door tutorial. That video tells you everything you need to know about interactable doors. Just say you worked at some major studio before it got shut down? Nah, I think that's kind of just cringe. Like, I don't need to prove that at all. Because then, here's the thing. With faking that you worked somewhere, you now basically create a precedent or expectation that you are, like, at, like, this crazy level. You know what I mean? It just kind of puts you into, like, hot shit. Which, like, to be honest, I'm okay with just avoiding that kind of noise. I think I'd rather people up front to be like, oh, this guy's just an idiot that somehow made a game. Yeah, like I'd rather that to be my you know what I mean? The expectation people have of me. You know? I don't know. Am I they closed down because I left. Oh, okay. No, I don't know. I think personally, I'd rather just copy, paste, and then we're gonna move it over to level 2. So we have doors. Although the problem is when we reload this level, we're gonna have to reopen the doors. But yeah, I'd rather people just expect nothing from me because I think that's just that ends up. I think you end up in a better position with people not expecting too much and well, I don't know, because if people expect something really high quality, I think that just as a dev or just anything, I feel like it just kind of bites you in the ass. Am I wrong in thinking that way? Is that like a bad way of thinking about things? I love the look of this level in third person, by the way. It actually looks really good. Like, you could see the exterior. It looks fucking great. You can't find anything for months? Fuck it, start lying. At least in the world of independent, you know, self-published games, okay? I don't know what it's like fucking trying to find work. I don't know. But people think what they want and don't lie for ego reasons. Yeah, I just don't have a desire for ego. I would rather, I think for me, I would rather develop, I guess not like not develop. Like I think it's good to have a bit of an ego. Otherwise, you're just kind of like depressed. Like there is an element of having an ego that is still positive, but I think I'd rather build upon it through achievements. I guess I don't want to like have too much of an ego. What are you cooking this long? What do you mean? What am I cooking? I'm cooking some steak. Frying it in olive oil. Yeah, confidence, which could be boiled down to like an element of ego, right? It's good to be confident, albeit I'm not 100% confident. I will say it is one of my lacking features. Like I've worked on it. I'm better at it, but at the same time, I'm not 100% there just yet. I ain't 100% there just. I had no idea you worked at Ubisoft. I did not work at Ubisoft. Okay. Did not work at Ubisoft. Even though everyone would say butter. Butter is good though. Butter is good. Don't get me wrong. I actually, guys, I'm a bit of a liar. I don't fucking like steak. I'm gonna be honest. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a steak guy. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a steak guy. I would take ribs any fucking day. Just give me ribs. I don't want steak. Steak is shit, honestly. Yeah. Yep. Sorry. I'm not a steak guy. I'm a ribs guy. Give me a ribs. I don't know if there's any comparison, but like in terms of meats, maybe you've only had shitty steak. I don't know. I've had good steak. I just don't really care for it. I don't care about both. That guy's fucking crazy. All right. Ribs is amazing. How could you not like ribs? Salmon? Ever since I choked on a fish bone, I have not been able to enjoy fish at the level that I'd want. Yeah, this is what the level looks like. Looks pretty good, eh? Fish should not be allowed to have bones. I know! They should be fucking gelatin. Get Trump on that? Yeah, dude. Someone call him up. I'm sure he can figure it out. Just like how he'll figure out to make Canada the 51st state. That is, if California doesn't leave. Wait, why is this glass not a part of the sublevel? Oh, the glass is there. I know why it's not a part of the sublevel. Because it'd be too difficult to fucking copy, paste it to both levels. Yes, I remember. I love ribs. I crashed the game. Never mind. This is my favorite part of the game. I love. If there's one thing I'm proud of, it's the glass destruction because it looks damn good. You thought I was gonna jump. All right, what's next? How long have I been working on this project? Too long. Too long. Four years. Way too long. Is Unreal 5 too ambitious / demanding for this console generation, given that UE5 games are rarely perfect in terms of performance? Any game is not going to be perfect for performance, and unfortunately, Unreal 5 has a bad rep because C-suite corporate fuckers are looking at UE5, and unfortunately, I think this is kind of UE5's undoing because of their marketing department that makes it think that everything is easy to do. So they're like, oh, we'll just use Unreal 5 and then reduce the development time, and then no one has any time to actually do any sort of fucking change, like proper changes to the fucking game. It's not UE5. UE5 can be used. You just have to use it properly. And give it a bit of time to cook. I think it's still in its early alpha stages, I would say. Personally, I would still say there's some fleshing out that's being done, but it is going in the right direction. I think it's People are using it improperly. Who would have thought? I wouldn't say it's ambitious or demanding. You can morph it to your needs. Put it down to DX11. You can fucking turn on forward rendering still. You can not use Lumen and Nanite and all those tools and VSM and whatever. Yeah. Godot will take over the world eventually. Destruction in anything is good. Yeah, destruction is just fun. It's just silly fun. All right, Oxtail apparently needs a skybox. Where you at, Oxtail? Wait. Oh, there's a Sky Dome, but it's just ass. So let's see if we can give it a better one. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we're fucking cooking. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Welcome to Grand Theft Auto 17. Yeah, we jumped a few numbers. Just a couple. UE5 can still have UE4 performance? Right. And a lot of the performance hit seems to actually stem from DX12, apparently. A lot of the problems do stem from DX12. And of course, you know, if you're misusing things like Nanite and you have Nanite overdraw and whatever, then and various other things, you're not bundling things properly or using what's it called? Nanite has is it bundles? No, there's a different word for it. They have like a very, you know, just like anything, you have to optimize it in the way that that works. You have to work on it, basically. I don't know how else to say it. Isn't DX12 supposed to be more performant? Supposedly, but apparently DX12 has a bit of a performance hit still. Now, I don't know the details. I'm not a rendering fucking guru, nor am I a graphics programmer or anything. It's just apparently a lot of people are saying is DX12 has more of a performance hit. What is the difference between DX11 and DX12? I know in Unreal Engine's example, it's like DX12 is necessary for Nanite to work, but like in the world of DirectX, right, or DX or whatever, the number, well, yeah, I guess the number is different, but it's a yes, I know it's one number above DX11, DX12, yeah, but like what's the DX12 makes better use of more powerful GPUs. Has more multi-threading support. Okay. DX12 is harder to write than 11. What language does DX12 use? It's just C++, right? Have I seen this? Let me guess. It's what is this video, man? .340 FPS in the template level. Just move to the last part. What am I supposed to see? What am I supposed to be looking at? According to the guy, the settings are the same in all of these. Why does the game look completely different here versus here then? This doesn't look like it would just be simply a difference of tone mapping. I don't know. Dude, just try it out yourself, I guess. I've seen comments of people being like, dude, I hate these comments of people being like, just try the engine yourself and seeing if it works for you. Like, yeah, that's literally what you should do is just fucking try it yourself. 4.27 has a higher frame rate. I would imagine, obviously, going into 5, UE5, literally the first major release of UE5, which, by the way, I would argue is like a fucking preview build. They should not have released this early. But like 5.3 has 310 FPS. Like, these numbers are stupid inside of the template level. Like, they just say, well, you can apparently use Lumen in DX11. You can apparently use Lumen in DX11. I think it's Nanite that you can't use in DX11. Or maybe it was VSMs you can't use in DX11. There was something you can't use in DX11. I don't know. I think these kind of comparisons are kind of fucking silly. I think they're kind of like they're a low key, a little silly, especially considering there's a visual difference between this one and this one, which could be tone mapper related. So by saying that you have the exact same settings, I think is probably a little disingenuous. Who knows? I don't know. Who knows? Do I model everything myself? No, I don't. I don't. Even though I could, but I don't. In the end, it's all down to the skill and vision of the developer. Of course. Yeah, exactly. Hey, peace out, Bane. Sleep well. Thank you again for the 180 biddies. Hold on.
Hey, thanks for the 180 bits. Thanks.
Take it easy, Bane. Good luck at work. I'll spend 1 hour on something meaningless and bam, everyone likes it. We talked about that earlier a few hours ago. We were talking about, like, I was saying that sometimes as a solo dev, you kind of have to do the things that seem meaningless, that don't add towards, like, the larger picture of your game. But those little tiny things that are just, like, detailed things, like adding cape physics, fucking give you, like, 5 times more likes. And you know, like, it's sometimes it's those little tiny stupid random FX and details that just like give you the biggest marketing returns, rather than like, oh well, I fleshed out the item system and it properly replicates from like player to player. Like, no one gives a fuck about that. Like, no one cares about little things like that, right? You gotta have the juiced up shit, you know. That's what really gets the people going. All right, we've added the skyboxes. Done. Done! We're thinning out the list, but it's still not thin enough. Levels seem to take up the most space still. Actually, they don't even take that much space. What is taking up the most space? Just everything. Just start deleting lines. That one, even though I didn't do that one. Yeah. It's true though, the top complaint I see about KCD2 is that people don't sleep under the covers. There's no way. I thought the top complaint was woke/DEI. I thought that was like... How do you get this bad of FPS with the 3070 in their scene though without Lumen? I don't know, probably like fucking probably like overdraw on their fucking trees or something. Who knows? I don't know. That's a them problem if they have 80 FPS in their simple ass fucking side scrolling scene. Ever noticed -4 degrees looks like a stick person popping? Wait, what? -4 degrees? -4. No, I've never seen that before. It's a long table of content. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. There's a lot of stuff, but we're getting through it. I think this ad ceiling / skybox is all the levels. I would say basically, yeah, I'd say they're basically done. I think. Probably not the exact same config. That's the thing. Like, is that like you could fucking say whatever you want to say, but are you actually using the same configuration? Because there's going to be console commands that are like different from fucking UE4 to UE5, and clearly there's a tone mapping difference or a lighting difference between their UE4 build and their UE5 build. So I don't know. If there's one thing I fucking know, I doubt everyone, because there's a lot of idiots out there. There's a lot of stupid motherfuckers out there that just want to cry wolf. You know what I mean? Like, you can't take any of that shit serious at all anymore. Hold on, I'm looking through my shit. What are we talking about? I actually don't even remember. What are we talking about? There was like a random YouTube video that was comparing the performance from like a bunch of UE versions from like 4.20 something to like UE5 and the UE 5.3 or whatever. And then like the visuals looked clearly different in the UE5 version, and they were like, well, look, the FPS is lower. The argument could be made about how UE tends to default to the absolute max, though. Well, what are they going to do? Just make it look like shit by default? Everybody's game is going to have to be optimized and used in a different way. That's the problem with making an engine that seems like it's for everything, when in reality, you have to like really adjust it to your needs. Looks like shit is subjective. Yeah, I'm saying that in like a joking way, but it's going to have everything on like the max, which I disagree with. There's a lot of settings I think they could have definitely tuned down. So I do think, yeah, maybe. Does Stalker 2 look good or bad? I think it's good. I don't know. I didn't really look at it too much. I think it looks okay. I think it looks good. The poop looks like Bill Clinton. What? The poop emoji? Metahumans? I don't know. I don't really like metahumans. I don't really like the look of them. I'd rather do like, because I think the thing is, once you start using metahumans, you kind of have to like make the rest of your scene around that quality level, and I think that's like danger, 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 danger. When you buy a new car, you don't drive it to the absolute full speed. I don't know. I don't have a car. I don't have a driving license. So how would I know? You use one thing that's realistic, you need to do the whole thing realistic. You can kind of make it work, sort of, but I think metahuman as a whole, if you do like a stylized scene with a hit metahuman, it just looks really weird. Just looks really weird. Looks really weird. You know, it looks kind of weird. It looks kind of weird. Crimson on moped. I should get one. And then I can stream on it. Yo! Yeah! Yep! What? Goes like 32 miles per hour is legit. I can legally ride it in the bike lane. I forget what the speeds are here in Canada to make it so you need a driver's license. I think it is like 30 kilometers an hour or something like that. I think that's like the max. What's to stop someone from like taking a moped that's like legally drivable on the streets without a driver's license and then like juicing the fuck out of it? You know what I mean? I guess technically it's not street legal anymore. Especially if you get caught going over the speed limit. Just don't get caught, right? This is not legal advice, by the way. This is not legal advice. This is not legal advice. People do that with electric scooters? I wouldn't doubt it. Some of these motherfuckers are crazy. I would not want to go like on a scooter that like you're like putting your two legs. Yeah, hell no, bro. I'd have to wear like fucking Michelin Man armor. Like there's no way I'm getting on that thing. There's no way I'm hell no. I ain't getting on the street with that thing. Technically modified e-scooters are illegal, but I doubt the cops would take it. How would they know? If there's a big fucking exhaust coming out of the back of it, okay, maybe they might know. But if you don't do that, then maybe you'll be fine. Right? If they can catch you, you fucking driving through a museum with your little fucking scooter, little shit scooter that somehow goes 70 kilometers an hour for some reason, has a little horn on it. What are they gonna do? Drive their fucking cruiser through the museum? They can't do that. They're gonna have to run after you. Driving in the grass, yeah. I wouldn't do that. I'm not an asshole. That is, unless the grass is on an asshole's property, then maybe I would consider it. All right, anyways. Now what? What's next? I have a fat tire that goes off-road easily too. I used to really enjoy bicycling when I was younger. I still do. I feel like having an e-bike would be sick. But like, I feel like the problem with living in a city and then having an e-bike is I would probably be like constantly anxious if I left my bike somewhere that's not in my like home. Like I wouldn't trust my fucking safe or my like fucking locks to. I'd have to buy like 14 locks. Like that shit would take like 30 minutes to put in and whatnot. Like I would not be trusting of anything and anyone. They'd have to like take out the fucking thing that like, you know those like metal things that are like usually for bike to put bikes on. They'd have to take off that instead of trying to break all my locks. You can kind of take it in with you. Nah, I feel like most establishments probably wouldn't like you bringing in your bike to, you know what I mean? I feel like they probably would not want your bike inside of their establishment. A fold-up bike? Is that a thing? Yeah. Most of them are? Bicycles are mostly fold-up bikes? Excuse me? What do you think this is? The fucking flip phone era? E-bikes? Really? I didn't know that. What if you just added a mechanism where it's like, what if you just made your e-bike really heavy so then someone can't steal it, and then you just put like a safety mechanism where they like can't pedal if there's like a safety lock? Hey, get to it. That's a good, hey. Unless they have a car, then they could just, yeah. They just steal it with, yeah, I guess that's true. They could just steal it through like a van or something. Just put in a explosive in it. I don't know. If they steal it, it explodes. I don't know. Like just don't do that. Don't do that, guys. Don't do that. I'm probably on a list now for suggesting that stupid joke. It's a writable landmine. Oh god. Good idea, Krim. No, you didn't hear it from me. All right. Okay. Damn, we're like really close to finishing a lot of these levels. We just have 2 that we need to start blocking out. I'm really hungry though. So, on that note, made some good-ish progress, slowly but surely. We have a lot of miscellaneous tasks building up, and we have more that we need to add in here. So, quite a few things that we still need to work on. Suit customization has a lot we need to work on, but I think this one was it's gonna be okay. I think. You still need to change the February goal release? You kidding me? We got 11 days. All right. We got 11 days. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for lurking, chatting, and sticking around. And yeah, have a fantastic holiday day, whatever it is. I think. If it's even a holiday for you. In Canada, it's Family Day, I think. Yeah. Something like that. All right. Yeah, goodbye. Take it easy. I'll see you guys in the next one.
See you guys in the next stream. See you guys in the next stream.
Goodbye.